Hi, everyone. Happy dark moon before the new moon in Virgo. Welcome to my channel. And I hope you guys are all doing well today. I'm just trying to set up. I know I changed the time a little bit, came on a few minutes early. I'm just kind of going with the flow, guys, going with the flow. I got plenty of sleep, obviously. And, had some wild dreams. And so I just know the energy right now is so weird. So weird. But I am like not gonna let that deter us from amazing opportunity to set some awesome intentions during this new moon tomorrow night. And really we're just going through the retrograde still. The energies are sort of slowing down and people are getting frustrated. I was just listening to the Leo King's daily after I'd already felt this morning, and it was wild how accurate he was today with his daily horoscope. So it was absolutely amazing. And so that's kind of what's going to come through too, because I was already on point with it. And I was talking about it yesterday in my live over there. And I was talking about it in my own readings this week, coming up to this week. That's why, oftentimes when I do a live, it's almost like I'm doing a daily as well too. So you got to remember that. That's why time is fluid anyways. So if you pick up something or a message, it's usually in the moment, that you're feeling it. It doesn't always have to be. I don't believe in time. Time's a time constraint that we create, but we can feel these energies all the time. It just seems like right now, universally, this is kind of the energy that's happening today. So before we get into these readings, the theme will be to not get frustrated with people and not get sucked into other people's frustrations and dramas. All right. That's really what's happening right now. So we're going to start with Aries, always at 222. So just like I was saying at the beginning here, Aries, we're in the dark moon before the new moon, Virgo, tomorrow. And this is the moon messages. So we're going to kind of take a look at the week, which in the readings may show, it's starting to accelerate for you as we go through the week. So really setting your intentions tomorrow during the new moon, Virgo. But right now, it can seem like things are just slowing down and you might get caught up in the drama, or people try to suck you into their frustrations and drama. And it's just not the time to. It's kind of the time to just kind of chill and lean back and just watch the shit show, and not be a part of it. Some people, they don't hear these messages and they don't let it sit in and understand that, just non-reaction to your environment is the best, the best medicine anybody can tell you. All right. Don't react in these moments. Hi, X3. Hi, Gem Goddess. I'm actually going to do Aries at 3:33 because I was just sitting here still chatting away. I hope you guys are doing amazing today. Aries, we're going to look at the new moon energy for you this week. We are in the darkest moon before the new moon tomorrow, and we're going to look at the energies. Right now, it could seem like things in your life are slowing down. They're about to speed up. All right. This is just the moon energy, the shift, the retrogrades. Mercury's going to be going direct again. And so what seems to be slowing down for you right now, it's just an illusion. Just let it happen. Let the energy shift. And let's see this coming week. You may start to see, things start to accelerate for you. All right. So believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible right now. So some of you really doubting what's going on in your life, doubting that things are going to turn out in your favor. We're always talking about relationships. So something happening or something not happening, or somebody's not responding, and or they're responding in ways that you are not finding favorable. And remember that other people still are affected by these energies and frustration. And so you may be even really frustrated, and you're sort of seeing through that lens. So you're feeling it more so, and you're feeling like you're being defeated maybe in a situation in your life. And remember, what doesn't resonate, don't take it. Leave it for the rest. This could be regarding work. This could be regarding any relationship you have, money. It might be like things are slowing down for you, but believe in the impossible, because things can shift and change overnight. You go to bed one morning, remember we just passed September 11th. And you know what September 11th was? We all went to bed one day and woke up the next day, and look how it changed the world. Now that's pretty drastic, but we're looking even at our own life. things can happen for any reason overnight. Good and, negative change too. So we always have to honor the good and the bad. It all happens, but change changes everybody, everything. So believe in the impossible. And so this has given me more of a, something you really are yearning for, something you've been working really hard on, and you really want to come into your life. And before you know it, pay attention to your dreams. I had some wild dreams last night, and those of you that are in my membership, you will get a taste of it. You're gonna love it. All right. It involves pixies and fairies and elves. And man, I was hanging out, chilling. All right. So bring love into the situation too. And we got new moon energy. Where can you find loving compassion for somebody or a situation, or even most importantly, yourself during this situation? When can you just give yourself a break? Can you just give yourself a break right now and maybe stop thinking about it, stop playing that record player and toss it? Just toss that record player and say, my mind needs a break today on this situation. If you're up against some sort of obstacle, or if you're feeling like giving up on something you've been working really hard on, this is just an energy. Do not give up. Trust your intuition and follow your dreams. All right. We have, look at it. Your hard work is paying off. So it's like Spirit just wants you to know, like, you might not feel it or see it, but everything, you are working so hard and it will pay off. This is more new moon energy. You will see it pay off for you, and it will pick up. And this energy will be like, bye, peace. A whole new energy coming in for you. So let's take a look at your love life and career. Let's see. Let's dig in a little bit deeper. Hello, Astrid. Yeah, make sure you're looking up your Aries, sun, moon, rising. If you're North, we do have Aries and North Node. So this, obviously, Aries could be a message for everybody. So remember that. North Node right now is Aries. And so Libra is the South Node, and that's really dealing with relationships and finding harmony in relationships. My to-do list, look, I got thank you. I got to remind myself to say thank you for everything, every moment, and show gratitude. All right. Look at this. Obstacles and challenges. A couple little bumps in the road. That's what you're dealing with right now. A couple little bumps. All right. It's not as big as you think. Do you notice that? That person can leap over that in a heartbeat. All right. But it's scary because it looks like, shit. Looking all the way down there. It looks like, oh my God, that's horrible. But it's not. It just appears that way right now. You're just having a little glitch in the matrix. A little glitch is going on. And it seems like look, I love when I cut myself off. I'm sure you guys do too. Accelerated motion. It's like the 8 of Wands. As soon as you just let this little bump in the road slide by, don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Don't get aggravated with anybody today and this week. You're going to see everything pick up pace. You're going to see a lot of communication coming in, a wish granted. Something coming, picking up pace, something coming towards you pretty fast, things moving, things accelerating. And finally, it'll feel like, this was coming through yesterday for me, a sense of relief coming in for you. All right. And so positive movement forward, 8 of Pentacles. This is like the 8 of Pentacles in this Oracle deck. I just kind of matched the tarot cards with this Oracle deck. 8 of Pentacles. You've been busting your ass in life in general. Whether, it's just thinking, overthinking, working, physically working, spiritually working. Whatever you're doing, your hard work is paying off. The 8 of Pentacles, some sort of abundance coming in for you in your material world. So whether that is, if you're trying to lose weight, you may notice some pounds coming off. If you're trying to get a raise, you may get a raise. If you're trying to make more money in your business, you may see an increase this week. It's going to start to pick up. If you're trying to work on yourself spiritually and you feel like you keep hitting a wall, you may feel like you ascend this week and you finally have an opening. Mentally, you might finally start to feel like you feel a little bit more happier and less bogged down, less burdened. But your hard work is paying off for you. All right. Look at this. Love. Don't lose hope. This is the Sun card. All right. Some sort of happiness and joy around love coming in for you. a relationship, you know, a playfulness, hanging out, a date, some sort of maybe happiness in your marriage. Maybe some of you, you've been manifesting in marriage. Maybe, you know, you see the spirit here in the sun. It's not too far. It's not too far in the future. But you've got to bring the future to you. You've got to embody that happiness and that joy now so that you bring it in faster. That's why I'm always talking about let go of the past. Let go of the stories from the past. When you're letting go of the story from the past, you're bringing that energy towards you and you're living in it in the present and you're seeing through that lens. But if you're bringing what you want towards you and embodying it and feeling like you already have this and reminding yourself like a memory, start thinking like a memory. Oh, I remember these days. I'm so happy and you're bringing the future to you. And you're so close to accomplishing. So don't lose faith or hope in your dreams right now. All right. So, you know, temptation, look at this drama. You may be tempted this week to argue with somebody, to, you know, I do still get tempted, but I'm human and I do respond, but I try to respond from a non-reactory energy. But even with that can still pull you in. So it's best just to avoid conflict this week. We see partnerships coming in for you. So we see reconciliation coming in for you, or getting to know people coming into you, your community coming together, a helping hand coming together for you. So a gathering of some sort coming together for you. All right. So I do see some blessings for you. It's going to pick up pace. So let me see any advice, and then I'll do Aries through Pisces for you to get a quick message if there's somebody on your mind. Hi, Gem Goddess. Hi, Sharon. All right. So your future is being rewritten at the moment. Metamorphosis. This card is beautiful. This card is like what you are, it's 4-4 right now. So what you are manifesting right now, the universe and the Three of Pentacles, all these working parts are at play right now. So what might seem like it's frustrating for you and what might seem like chaos or darker, it's really the universe putting all the pieces together so that you can start writing the story that you're manifesting, and all the pieces are coming together. That's what's happening. Your life's changing right now. The course of your life is changing. You've been wanting something so bad and desiring something so bad. In the Eight of Pentacles, you've been working so hard on something that the universe is putting the pieces together for you. And you've got many helping hands coming in with that Three of Pentacles. So just keep that in mind as you're going through this energy right now. All right, so let's take a look at Aries through Pisces for those of you who have somebody specific on your mind. I'll try and intuitively get a message with these cards to see what's going on for those of you having, you know, issues in a relationship. All right, Aries, get the person's zodiac on your sign. And remember, not everything's going to resonate. Only take what does. Aries, this is another Aries, or this could be, you know, you as well. No other compares to you, Aries. Remember that. I just want to pause there for a minute. No one else compares to you. You are unique. You're yourself. You're a piece to the universal puzzle. We all are. We all have different pixels, different combinations. You are unique, and somebody on your mind believes that no one else compares to you. And when you believe it, that's when it's going to show up for you. That's your affirmation for the week, Aries. Taurus, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So apparently they're seeing signs of you everywhere. They're being reminded of you, or they're thinking about you, that you keep popping in their head. So they are aware of your presence. You are not forgotten if you think you are. And the universe is sending them signs. If divinely you two were supposed to be together, you will be together. But you've got to stay disciplined and firm in the fact that this is who you want to be with. Gemini. Gemini feels a little damaged right now and frustrated, and they're just overwhelmed and just can't deal with this right now. All right. So they're processing their own anger over whatever happened, or they're processing something that's frustrating them in their life. And they just might not be able to do a relationship right now. Or maybe what you're coming to them with is too much for them to handle right now. It doesn't mean that this is permanent. Cancer, we will be together again. I know it. You guys are meant to cross each other's paths. You will be together again. There's somewhere in their mind that they still feel connected to you, but the two of you really need to do something else in your lives at this moment. Leo, maybe we're just too different. So you guys seem to not be able to find common ground, and that makes sense. Aries and Leo, very fiery energies. Come on. Some pride and ego can get in the way. I think of the Five of Wands with you two. So just give it a moment for the two of you to diffuse. All right. So maybe you need to find another way around how you can find common ground. Virgo, something is missing for Virgo. They're trying to figure out what's going on in their own life. This has nothing to do with you. You want them in your life, or you want something from them, but they're trying to, they're being honest with themselves. They don't feel complete just yet. They don't know what they want, and they're trying to figure it out. Give them a little bit of time to figure it out. Now, for those of you that are like, I've been waiting 3 or 4 years, that you've got to figure something out for yourself. That's a message for you. All right. Libra, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. I'm feeling like, or maybe you're upset about something, Aries. And every time I say something to you, I overwhelm you, or I make things worse. All right. So they're really just trying to figure out how to communicate with you. Scorpio, I know I screwed things up, but I have no idea how to fix it. Give Scorpio a minute. Coming from a Scorpio, Aries, give them a minute. Scorpios are one of the most forgiven signs, but they've got to learn to forgive themselves. So if they did something wrong and they also have fears, give them some time to work through it and come back towards you. Most healthy Scorpios will want to find some sort of forgiveness in a relationship. Right? They go under their rock, right? Sagittarius, I miss you, regardless of how things seem. So please don't pay attention to what's going on right now. I miss you. There might be a lot going on in our lives, and I might not be able to tell you every day, but I do miss you. Capricorn, is it possible to forgive and forget? Can you forgive them for whatever they did? Aquarius, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So Aquarius is dealing with other things in their life too as well. It has nothing to do with you. They just can't give all their energy to this situation right now. Pisces, our connection still affects me. Whatever happened between the two of you was so profound. 1818. All right, whatever happened between the two of you was so profound that it still affects them, and they're growing. We're all meant to meet each other to help heal, grow, and flourish. All right. Make sure you come in and say hi if you're in here. I'd love to see you in the chat room. We're moving on to Taurus at 19 for Taurus. Hopefully you're enjoying this new moon. It's an energy. It's an energy to deal with, and I want to see everybody, get ready, prepared for that new moon, so we can set some new intentions and just move right through this, plow through this. Taurus. Let's look at Taurus. Taurus, let's look at this full moon for you. Remember, it's kind of it's that dark moon before the new moon. And so there's going to be a lot of frustrated energy. That's the word I'm using today. Don't get caught up in the drama. Bottom line, I'm going to repeat that throughout every sign, because I think it's something everybody needs to hear. If people are frustrated around you, there's no use trying to deal with it or talk with it. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till the week's over. It's just too much of an energy. That's more, it's room for conflict to grow, not resolution. All right. So a lot of conflict could happen today, and you don't want that. You want to find resolution. So let this energy transmute. Let this energy go. All right. You and your loved ones are safe. This new moon energy. All right. You guys will be protected, whatever it is that you're worrying about in your life right now. All right. I love that card. I used to get that card a lot when my boys were overseas. And I, as a mom, military mom, was just always worried. And so this card brought peace to me. It's a Cancerian energy, very loving and nurturing energy. So just know that you're being protected, you're being cared for, and also take care of yourself right now. Some self-care. All right. Your commitment is being tested. All right, so we do see that you could be dealing with some frustration, whether it's a commitment to work. All right, remember, a lot of people are, will come in and think we're just automatically talking about relationship between a love partner, but your commitment could be your commitment to your self-improvement. It could be a commitment to some sort of to-do that you put on your list that you want to do. It could be a commitment to a goal you're trying to attain, at work, change in your life, change in your thoughts, mindfulness, all kinds of things. It could be your actual romantic commitment. Are you truly in love? You're being tested in some way. All right. So it's just this, go with the frustration thing. Try not to, get caught up in any frustration. Know that you are good enough. All right. This is Virgo energy too right now. So Virgo energy, we are in the Virgo season, and Virgo energy can really be hypercritical, really judgmental of oneself, really hard on oneself for not doing enough. Well, it's not the time right now to become so hard on yourself and to start blaming yourself or criticizing yourself because things aren't working out for you. It really is some of the energy right now. So just being a little bit easy on yourself and taking care of yourself right now and allowing this energy to move through. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So this is something I've been practicing as well too, when I get in these energies as well too, doing things for others right now because I really want to. It's part of giving and receiving, that you have to have this flow. You got to be giving back and receiving, giving back and receiving. And it's given with great intentions this week. So maybe taking your mind off maybe you have enough to give. Maybe you can go be of service to somebody and it'll help lift up your energy and to help others this week. All right, so let's take a look at love, life, and career. Good morning. Love, life, and career for Taurus. I will be live in the membership after this. We're doing scripting for the new moon. All right. Don't get frustrated with people. All right, conflict. So again, might not be for all you Tauruses. Find your other placements. This could be for Taurus moons, right? This could be for Taurus risings. I feel like you feel defeated. All right, like no matter what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're saying, you can't seem to get your mind off something, or no matter how hard you're working or trying, you just feel like there's always an obstacle that you're facing. It just, a lot of stress. There's a lot of mental stress here. All right, a lot of mental stress going on, a lot of conflict, and it could be your own inner conflict. All right, and it will continue. That's a card of headache. You've got a headache, or you're getting a headache, or you just maybe you're working too much and you're giving yourself a headache. Right now, it's time to slow down. Even if you're trying to work towards a project, right? You got to slow down a little bit and take care of what's going on with you, maybe physically. If something is going on with you physically. Right. And if it's a love, right, and you're arguing with somebody, the 5 of Swords can show a no-win situation right now. So even if this is a minor argument, if you choose to argue with somebody today, it could cause fire that spreads throughout the future. Whereas if you can just walk away from a situation today, you may find that tonight, tomorrow, it'll be over. But your reaction to any situation in love right now, if you're finding yourself arguing or constantly blaming or somebody's blaming you or whatever, it's going to be a no-win situation. So I would just say, let's sleep on it, talk about it another day. All right. And like life here, intuition, you've got to trust your intuition when it comes to things. The first nudge you get, don't go against that first nudge you get. You're always right. You're very intuitive. You're always right. All right. Trust your inner guidance when it comes to situations. All right. But maybe this conflict and defeat, maybe you can't prove to somebody you're right now. They don't want to hear it. They're not ready to hear it. They're not ready to hear it. So you can argue with somebody all you want. You know you're right. You've observed enough. You've paid attention to the facts. You're connected. And you feel defeated because you just are not heard. Somebody's not ready to receive the messages that you're giving to them, and there's nothing you can do. That person has got to learn their own lesson. Career, you've got the Three of Pentacles. All right. So whatever you need, there's the universe is bringing together the people, the right people at the right time. This could be a time for you, Taurus, for strong collaborations, meeting people. And this could even be in love too, shaking hands and making up and forgiveness. All right. But the partnerships and alliances says you got some people on the same team as you, people working for you, people rooting for you, and people who have the same shared goals as you. So this week could be a really strong time. Remember, we're in retrograde. It's going to speed up here as we move forward. The energy is going to shift. It always does. This is the cycles of the moon and the retrogrades. It's going to shift for you, and you're going to see that there's help coming on its way. So if you need help, or you're trying to get to the next step at work, somebody may be like, hey, you know, let's do this together. Let's get together. But this always shows a coming together of a connection. So it's a strong week for coming together with somebody and shaking hands. So let's get through this conflict and this defeat easily without getting sucked into it. All right. You have celebration and you have triggers. All right. So you will, I feel like the trigger card is saying this week, pay attention to your triggers, pay attention to people projecting onto you, pay attention to people being or trying to trigger you, pay attention to your fears and your anxieties this week. All right. They might try to get the best of you because, you know, it's like this energy will bring up all your fears. But we have the card of celebration here. So we see the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So we see things are going to turn out just fine. There's a coming together, deep connections. Maybe even some of you, you know, hanging out with some good friends or hanging out with the people that you love. This is a card of celebration and rejoicing after, you know, this week, getting through this week. So just get through today and the next week. Just stay focused. All right. Any advice for you? And then I'll do Aries through Pisces for you. All right. Hidden knowledge. So some sort of knowledge coming your way. You don't have all the pieces yet. All right. There's some information that you don't have yet. Even with the intuition card, the High Priestess card, that also says to just kind of observe. Take in all the knowledge. So you could be getting some knowledge drops this week, information coming from work. Maybe you're getting frustrated or feel defeated because you don't understand why something's happening. This is where you will find out this week. You will know, you will have the answers. And it's also, too, if you're feeling frustrated, that knowledge card is saying, is there something, another skill? Is there something else you need to learn? Do you need to figure out what you're doing? Do you need to understand how things work? Are you, you know, to understand why somebody else is reacting? But you may find out, most importantly, why somebody's reacting the way they are this week. Give it a couple days, right? And you'll get to you'll figure out. But don't take it personally, because more times than most, somebody's going through something and they're projecting it onto you, or you're taking it on like you've done something wrong and you haven't. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces. A point noted. I love it. The Aries through Pisces. Remember, get the person's sign on your mind and just ask for the highest message you need to hear. This is for somebody that you might not be in connection with and you're wondering, or you're having a tough time with. We'll see what's going on. It may not resonate with everybody, so be honest with yourself. All right, you know the answer already. Whatever I say is just something that's already you're thinking, right? I'm a version of you. Aries. Aries is busy doing something else right now. They just want you to understand and have patience with them. Again, if this is somebody you've had patience with for a long time, you got to figure that out on your own. But right now they're doing something, working on something, or they're trying to figure out their direction. Taurus, our connection still affects me. So this is also your energy too. So whoever you feel really, really deeply connected to, maybe you had a spiritual awakening with somebody, it still affects them too as well. It has to. We're all here to meet, help each other heal, flourish, and grow. Every encounter we have. All right. So obviously, Taurus, somebody that you are really affected by, they experience something too, and they're going through their process. Gemini. We have, I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. So Gemini may be finally coming to terms with, you know, their feelings for you. Maybe they got spooked. Maybe they didn't understand the connection at first. Maybe they thought they were wanting to live a certain lifestyle. And now they're like, maybe I want to open up to Taurus and let them know how I really feel. All right. So give them a chance. There's some potential here. For some of you, I got to be clear sometimes, especially during this energy. For some of you getting triggered, right? I've got to be clear. All right? You got to be real with yourself. All right, Cancer, I need more time to figure things out. All right. So again, if you've given this person enough of your time, sayonara, right? Let them go figure it out. Don't hold on to that energy, and don't wait. The more you wait and hold on to that energy, the more it's going to be stagnant. All right. So they need time to figure things out, process some information about the relationship, or figure out what to do to make things happen. Leo got spooked. All right. So Leo definitely got spooked by you. I don't know if you were overwhelming, or if you were too deep, or you wanted something too quickly, which is kind of weird for a Taurus, you know, but hey, it happens, right? I know I've known some, you know, Taurus is like really the sign, you know, of sexuality and sexual, sexual energy. It's the opposite sign of Scorpio. So you may have spooked somebody. Maybe it was intense. I don't know, right? So we have Virgo. Virgo's heart is telling them to just do it. So give it a minute, right? Virgo likes to take time and take their time and overthink everything. That's what a Virgo does, right? How can I figure this out and make it perfect before I jump in? All right, I got to make sure I can get all the dots, you know, dotted and the T's crossed. And then sometimes it's a little too late, right? Because Virgo, you can't have everything perfect, you know, before you start a relationship. So, but their heart is telling them to do something in regards to this relationship right now. Libra is in a much better headspace now. Yay. Give Libra a little bit of a break. South Node is in Libra energy. And, you know, you never know what's going on. Was there a lot going on in their life at the time, right? They seem to have their head clear. Sometimes we meet people to say, hey, I'm in this world too, but we might not be at the right time to be in a relationship with them. But it does seem like there's something that's clearing up for them. Scorpio just feels overwhelmed and damaged, like they can't do this. Like there's just something going on. I don't know if there's guilt, shame, doubt. If there's been a lot of arguing, it's kind of that 9 of Wands energy. Have you been through a lot? Is there too many is there too many components? I mean, what's going on with Scorpio? But they really feel overwhelmed, like it's really messing with them. Sagittarius is reminded of you constantly. All right. So whether you're making it a good job to be seen, are you looking good? Are you talking to people they talk to? Something you're doing is making sure that they're reminded of you constantly. Whether you're posting more on social media or doing whatever, they are constantly like, I can't get away from you. You're always popping up in my head or on my social media, my news feed, whatever, my social media, my news feed. All right. Capricorn believes that you guys will be together again. All right. Maybe right now is not the right time, but they do have this feeling within them that's nudging them to believe that you guys will be together again. Aquarius, they know you're right. They're being stubborn and they want to come to their own conclusions. They're either trying to find out how they can be right still, or try to find a way to cleverly come back in and tell you you're right without saying they're right. But they do know you're right about something. Right, Pisces, they don't know if they can meet your expectations. So Pisces is feeling a little bit down on themselves. They don't feel like they're good enough for you, or you just want you have these expectations that you want Taurus, and they just are like, I don't know if I can ever make Taurus happy. So that's what I've got for my Tauruses. Let's move on for my Gemini. Gemini, it's new moon Gemini. Gemini at 34 for Gemini. Gemini, we are in the dark day before the new moon, right? So don't get frustrated with people. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Don't get pulled into drama, Gemini. All right. Don't go all over the place, analyze, all this crazy stuff. Don't argue with yourself. Don't get caught up into drama. You know the routine, all right? Things are going to pick up pace. Don't get frustrated with other people. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Don't get frustrated with your situation, all right? It's just an energy. When Mercury's going direct, we're going to feel like, things are going to go from 0 to, 50, 60, right? Before you know it. So things are going to pick up pace. I promise you. Nope, never, right? All right, Mojo's here. Make sure you check out his channel too. He's the Gemini King, Mojo Tarot. All right, let's do this. The moon energies for my Gemini. What messages? And then I will take a look at love, life, career, some messages, and then Aries through Pisces. I'll give you an intuitive message for the person on your mind. All right. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. See, I don't even need cards half the time. Right? You may need an interpreter for my accent, but the end of a tough cycle approaches for you. All right. So if you're wanting things fast right now in this energy, it's an illusion. It's not going to show up for you fast. But you just got to keep tinkering along, keep working towards that. Don't try to fight the energies and work harder and get it to happen quicker. It's not going to. It's still happening right the way it's supposed to, but the energies are like scattered and creating some sort of a mental games in your head and illusions that shit's not happening for you. And so you'll get sucked into that rabbit hole, and you don't need to. If you just sit back and chill like a Buddha, right? Big boss, and let it pass by, you're going to realize when things pick up, when they feel like they pick up, things were always on the right path. It was the same story. Nothing changed. Everything you were working on, everything you were doing was still playing out. It's just that all the distractions we have around us and all the energies we're feeling, they make us feel important, or they make us feel sad, or they give us a meaning to something. That's all it does, guys. That's all it does. Oh, it's got to be this is happening. Oh no, it gives us drama so that we can enjoy life or hate life, right? But your story is still rolling. The film's still rolling. What you're going for, your goal is still coming in. And you're at the end of a tough cycle. And I have the full moon energy here, right? And Capricorn energy. So Capricorn energy could be like, oh, I'm working so hard, Frankie, though. Come on, right? Well, when you get to the top, you're at the top. And then you'll have to climb another mountain. But you'll be at the top. You will not have to do whatever you're doing again. So keep that in mind. And when full moon energy says, we have full moon in Aries coming up at the end of the month. Remember, we had 3 moons we started off with the Pisces full moon, and then we had the new moon in Virgo, and now we have the full moon in Aries coming up. And in my September readings, I talked about the whole shebang between it all. So from the new moon tomorrow, the 14th, until we get to the Aries, really focus on, set your intentions tomorrow, really focus on what you want to manifest and just ride with it, but keep your mind straight. You see that you're coming to an end of a really tough cycle and you're about to get some sort of accomplishment or manifestation, and then you're going to move on to the next part of it. All right, believe in the impossible, Gemini. Shit can happen overnight. Aries had this, I think, right? Shit can happen overnight. We're in Aries North Node, so I do recommend, just if you are into astrology, just check out the Aries reading. It was a really good one to remind you about how you can wake up tomorrow and anything, the whole world could change. So you've got to learn to believe in the impossible. All right. Luck is on your side. You may not feel it right now, but it is totally on your side. Look at the bigger picture with Sagittarius energy. You also have new moon energy. So it's telling me that you may feel more lucky tomorrow. You may start to feel lucky this week. You may start to feel things picking up pace and things happening in your life. The pieces finally coming together. People finally answering your calls, right? Remember, we're in retrograde. All kinds of technical shit's going to happen. All kinds of shit's going to piss you off. I have so many stories. If you ever want to have Let's Talk, I will do a Let's Talk, and I can tell you about all the experiences I've had during these energies and tell you, it's the truth. It's going to fuck with you. Luck is on your side, and you may begin to feel that on the 14th and moving forward. All right. And so bring love into the situation. You've got to be more loving to yourself. You definitely have to be more loving to yourself, guys. You got to take care of yourself. You got to give yourself a break. If your mind's on overdrive, you don't have any room for any new information. If you're constantly fighting and arguing with yourself, talking to yourself, fighting with other people, you're not clearing your head for new information. And you may miss information that you're meant to hear. So that's like that when I say the Ace of Swords, wipe that lens clean, clear your mind so that you can perceive, you can see the signs and the communication that your higher self, that God, source, universe is given to you. Yes, the Neptune haze. Yes, don't get caught up in the Neptune haze. And that's important to say that too, Galactic Love, because really, even as a tarot reader, it's very important for us to ground ourselves and be non-reactive and to understand these energies so that we can help you through these energies as we're doing your readings. All right. And so people are still going to always get triggered, and there's nothing we can do except the way we react, you know. Stand your ground. All right. Stand your ground. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands to me is ground yourself in your truth. What is your truth right now? Are you really failing? Are you really unsuccessful? Are things really bad? Do you really have to be this frustrated? Stand your ground, push away all these thoughts, push away people that are wasting your time, that are driving you nuts. And maybe you can't for some of them, right? Maybe it's kids, right? Detach, stand your ground. And also this card is speak your truth to the universe. Speak your intentions to the universe. All right. I do see obstacles and challenges right now going on in life, but you know, they're so small. You can leap, you can jump that, you can walk over that and not even see it if you want to. These are minor nuances that don't have to blow up your world. They don't have to ruin your day. All right. Love. There could be some unexpected turn of events this week. Luck is on your side. Destiny. You are being called. Whatever it is in love, if you want love, you need love, you deserve love, you want this relationship, there is some sort of unexpected turn of events happening. Maybe some of you meet in the one this week, but you've got to believe in the impossible. Could be a fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Right? But there is some luck. There is a turn-in of events. For some of you, it's the Wheel of Karma card, though. Remember that. We reap what we sow. Understand the laws of the universe. Once you understand the laws of spirituality, you can have more control over your suffering in your life. Destiny card. If you've been putting the work in and you've been putting out that love and you are asking for what is divinely meant for you, it is coming in for you. This is yours. You also could be calling in a karmic situation again, too. So remember that. But something's coming in for you. It's turning out in your favor. I got the Six of Cups here, memories of love. So either you and another person are both reminiscing about one another right now. You're on the same page. You know, you both have good memories together, or you're thinking about each other. And this could also just be the Six of Cups, a friend growing into something more this week, something you that you didn't expect. Wow, I thought we were just friends, but apparently we have love for each other. And maybe, you know, you're hanging out and all of a sudden you look at each other and you're like, hey, hey, you never know, right? So let's see what advice, and then I'll look at intuitive messages for Aries through Pisces for you. All right. Anything else for my Geminis? Anything else for my Geminis? Oh, the litter box. They're talking about litter boxes and cat. Oh, I know. Every house I'm in where people love their cats, I can smell that. Like, 4444 Gemini for you right now. 4444. All right. Take charge and responsibility and leadership. Take charge of your destiny. Take charge of your thoughts. Take charge of your words. Take charge of your emotions. Take charge of your reactions this week. Do not react to drama. Do not get caught up in frustration. All right. So Aries through Pisces. This is for somebody that you may be at a distance from, you may have been struggling with. All right, this may or may not resonate with everybody. I will do my best to pull in some intuitive messages along with what comes through. And Aries through Pisces. So focus on the sign that you want to have a message from. All right. And know if it's not your message today, be honest with yourself. Don't get mad at me. Don't get frustrated with me. I'm just the messenger. Apparently, I'm a part of an elf, or I hung out with elves and pixies and fairies last night this morning in my dream. All right. So Aries, Gemini, I would definitely look at the Aries message. Their heart is telling them to just do it. All right. So, their heart, you have that 6 of Cups energy here. Their heart, you guys either had fond memories together or you just met this person. Who knows what your circumstance is, but some Aries is like, oh, I got to take my chance. I better take my chance. Maybe this might be my last chance if I don't tell Gemini how I feel. All right. All right. I'm a gelfling. I know I am. We all know that. We all seen my ears. All right. I know that I am a gelfling. All right. Taurus. All right. Taurus knows you're right, but they're being super stubborn right now. And Taurus had this in one of their things too. Taurus is being stubborn and they need to come to their own terms, own conclusions on what to say or do in a situation. All right. They don't want to admit they're wrong. They just don't want to admit they're wrong. Or maybe they got themselves into a situation and you were telling them, you shouldn't, no, we should be together, whatever. And then they found out maybe the grass wasn't greener on the other side. All right. So Gemini knows they screwed up too. And so this is you too, Gemini. So you could, you know what I mean? This could be you or another Gemini that you're connecting with, or your person could have Gemini rising as well. But you screwed up, or they know they screwed up and they just don't have any idea how to fix it. All right. I wouldn't run to the phone and say, I can help you fix it right now. All right. This isn't the idea of these messages. Taking action in the 3D world when it's not the right time is going to add more conflict to your situation. Unless you're 100% feeling, into your soul and you're nudged, you go and you say, all right, maybe we can find forgiveness. All right. Look up the law of forgiveness first before you do that. All right. But I do see that somebody is contemplating on how to fix something. Okay. They don't like the situation that you guys are in. All right. Cancer, something's missing for them as well right now. It could be you, but they're trying to figure it out. Gemini, give Cancer a moment. I'm getting a loving energy off this. Like there's a piece to the puzzle and this could possibly be you. All right. Maybe something else was going on in their life. Maybe they weren't expecting this to come into their life at this time. All right. But this is somebody who's really working through their mind, trying to figure out. And then all of a sudden they go, oh, maybe I'm meant to be with Gemini, or maybe I want to be. Maybe I really do love Gemini. Maybe I may have a crush on Gemini. You never know. Leo needs more time to figure things out too. And again, a lot of the messages today are going to sound like in a collective all signs reading because it's going with the energies that I have been talking about. There's we're in retrograde and there's also a slowing down of communication or miscommunications or arguments and things like that. All right. So these themes that are coming up with your people are also going to represent the energies that are coming up. So they're either trying to figure out, something in their 3D reality, where they need to live, what they want to do, or if you two can work things out. Maybe they're thinking it's impossible, or maybe there's still a part of them that's like, but I can't let go. All right. So give it this week. All right. Virgo's like, lying to you was easier than telling you the truth. All right. So it is what it is, Gemini. All right. With this one, it feels like it can be two things intuitively. They didn't want to hurt your feelings. They just weren't that into you. All right. I hate being the bearer of that news, but it's coming through. And it was like, I'm not into anybody either. I'm like, I'm on my own. I'm single. I'm doing my thing, or I'm playing the field, or whatever it is. And I don't want to hurt you because you're a good person. And usually people will lie or they'll back away, and people don't take that as a sign. And it's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's just that I'm not ready to be in a relationship right now. All right. And also maybe somebody just lied because they didn't want to confess they did something wrong. So it can be that too as well. All right. So that damn Virgo. All right. So we have Libra. They don't know how they feel anymore. So they're like, they're in their head, they're in their emotions, they're trying to figure out, you know, do I really want to be in this relationship, or do I want to go back? Am I really in love? You know, so, you know, there's something between the two of you that needs to resolve here. All right. Scorpio, your words linger in my mind. So whatever you did say to Scorpio, the last thing you said to Scorpio or the last thing you texted, they're still pondering on it. Remember, Scorpios need time. They're very social sign, but they're very introverted. They need time to really process their fears, process what happened, and make things right, because they don't want to make the same mistake twice. All right. We have Sagittarius. We will be together again. All right. So somewhere in their subconscious, somewhere in their body, mind, and soul, they feel like you guys will be together again, but maybe it was the wrong time, or there's external things holding you guys back. All right. But, you know, it's just not the right time for you guys to come together. Capricorn, I've looked you up online. So they're looking you up online. They're checking on you. This could be somebody you haven't talked to in a while. They're definitely trying to see what you've been doing, what's been going on, what you've been going through. Aquarius, they just can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So this could be, you know, even a new person. They can't figure out what to say to you, but maybe they have to apologize. Maybe they want to tell you how they feel. Maybe you're going through something and you're needing their help with something, but they just don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. All right. It could be all kinds of things, but they feel kind of stuck. All right, Pisces, your connection with Pisces still affects them. So if this was a connection where you felt was very profound, you felt like it really changed you within, you know, there are those relationships. People want to be like, oh, you know, twin flames, whatever, all that good stuff. You can put whatever title you want to. We're all meant to meet each other. We're all spiritual connections. And some are more profound than others. People really trigger us into evolving. All right. So apparently you and a Pisces really triggered each other into evolving. And that's why if it's really connecting you deeply, it could possibly be connecting this other. It's definitely connection. It still affects this person too. All right. All right. Anne's here. Hello. We are moving on to my Cancers. Let's see my Cancer. At 5252 for Cancer. All right, Cancer. That new moon's tomorrow. What kind of intentions are you going to set? Today is the dark energy before the dark moon, before the new moon, 111. You know, try not to get caught up in your head, your emotions, your feelings, frustration, confusion. You may be overthinking something. You may end up fighting with somebody, arguing with somebody, and getting brought down a rabbit hole. We don't want that. You know, so it could be a moody day for you. It could be a moody day. It could be kind of a blah day, but it's like that for everybody. All right. And maybe some of you were like, but I've been in such a great mood. I don't understand. Well, you know, I felt the same way, you know, today, you know, actually, when I was doing this, I was like, I'm in a great mood. And yet, why does it feel kind of like, So I'm kind of keeping away from, you know, making sure I don't get pulled into any drama or any other people's frustration. All right. So keep that in mind. Thank you, Dimitri. New member. We'll be doing scripting today in the membership. Make sure to comment under the video so you can come in and we can, if you have any questions. Nothing is coming of the situation. All right. I was talking about this earlier. All right. The energies that are shifting right now, you know, are just there to bring some sort of energy and stories and meaning to our reality so that we feel alive. We feel, you know, important. We feel satisfied. That's what our emotions and these energies and all this stuff does. Otherwise, we're still on the same course, and we can choose to just be non-reactive. All right. So something that's bothering you, something you're getting super frustrated with, somebody that's aggravating you, a situation that's showing up for you today. It's just something like the world, like the universe going, boop, I just want to poke you and see if you're still alive, see if you're still in there. See, I just want to see if I can get a reaction out of you. Like that pain in the ass person that just wants to poke at you. Nothing's going to come of it. If you just let it go, let it slide. You might think the worst case scenario right away because this energy could be like, oh my God, it's shaking me up. But it's just trying to pull you down a rabbit hole. You don't need to go there. Go turn on some music and dance. All right, hold your vision. There we go. Stay focused on your real true goal. All right. Stay focused on the best case scenario. Stay focused this week. When Mercury's going direct, everything's going to speed up. When we get to the new moon here in Virgo tomorrow, it's like really setting in your intentions and staying focused on what you want. All right, this is just a temporary energy, temporary situation that you might be feeling this week. Expect powerful change coming in for you. All right, new moon energy, and this is new moon eclipse energy. So we're new moon eclipse is next month, right? But we're moving into the energy of it, right? Or is this it's like a new moon eclipse right now? Dave was saying that earlier from Leo King, and he was on point today with the energies. And I was picking that up yesterday and today. And when I watched him, I was like, damn, yeah. So expect powerful change. It's almost like you're going 0 to 10, 20, like there's hesitation in the carburetor or something. I don't even know if they have carburetors in cars anymore. It just happened to me when I was a kid, and I remember. And but now all of a sudden you're going to get past that kind of hesitation this week, and then all of a sudden you're going to go like 20 to 60, 70 in like a second. Boom, off. It's like you're in a sports car. It's like you're in an old lady's car, and then all of a sudden you jump into a Camaro. All right, so expect powerful change coming in for you, as we're moving from this new moon into the next phases that we're going into. All right, your dreams need a practical plan, though. So there is something that you're really wanting to do. All right, this is where you got to put it down on paper, and you've got to, paper's magic. When you're scripting, and we're doing that today in the membership, when you're scripting, you're telling the universe what it is you really want. And every time I put it on a piece of paper and every time I'm scripting, it comes to fruition. It comes true. Right? You script what you want, you stay true to it. So it's the same thing as setting goals, or when you do your to-do list. When you write out your to-do list, right? You get shit done. It happens. There's more momentum there. Right? So the same thing. It's got Taurus energy. So something in Taurus might be there for you. Or you might have Taurus in your chart. You might be dealing with a Taurus. All right. But you have some great dreams. You have some great ideas, and you need to bring them down to paper. All right. So let's see love, life, and career for you. And then I'll do Aries through Pisces for you. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Let me get a good shuffle here for you. Aries through Pisces. I mean, love, life, career. All right. So I do have the 8 of Cups here. So moving on, evolving, moving on from unfulfilling times. It's like you're so close to the 9 of Cups, right? So some of you might just be feeling like you've come so far, you've healed so much, you've done a lot of healing, and this could be overall for you. And now it's like, okay, well, here I am. What's next for me? I did all this healing. I've got my shit straight. And now we've got your dreams need a practical plan. All right. So you're in a great place. And I have felt this energy. It's like the old stories don't bother you anymore, or you're done. You're ready to move forward. You're ready for the next stage in your life, or you're ready for the next relationship or the next job promotion, or maybe moving from one job to another. You're ready for something, right? You're ready for something. And so this is just saying now it's time to, what do you want to put on that canvas? What do you want? Because it does feel empty sometimes when you don't have any meaning to put on certain things anymore. There's no more anger. It's like you've forgiven a lot of people, or there's so much, so what's next? Where's the drama? Maybe you're craving drama. I don't know. Just don't get caught up in the wrong drama this week. You're looking for a new storyline. You're looking for something to come towards you. So you're really one. So you've got to sit back and kind of visualize where you want to see yourself in the next couple of years. Where bring these ideas you're having down to life and start working on them. We're in Virgo energy. That's what Virgo does. We get our lists together. We get our finances together. We get organized and we get disciplined. All right. So I do see a Tower moment, and this could be with love and a love energy, something unexpected changing, or this could be with the energy I'm already picking up. This could be that you've already moved on from so much drama in your life that now you're picking up the pieces and you're rebuilding. And that's what's happening here for you in a lot of ways. It doesn't have to necessarily be with a relationship. Maybe you had an argument and now you're rebuilding, or watch out for any arguments this week with you and your person. All right. So it's about just envisioning something. You're rebuilding the pieces. It seems like you're starting a new chapter and you're starting to pick up the pieces, and it's a fresh start for you. All right. I do have mental stress though, here, the Two of Swords. You got an important decision to make. So it's kind of going back to that energy where nothing will come of this situation. Maybe you're focusing on something that doesn't need your attention right now. Right? There's nothing to do with it. It's like, move on from it. Move on from what's trying to bog you down right now. What's trying to mess with your energy right now. All right. So you are being asked to kind of make a decision, clear that energy up, and move on, and just focus on the new. Look at this, the Sun card. It looks as though the sun's about to shine for you. We have hope, all right? We have somebody coming towards you, a relationship coming towards you, or happiness and joy, love. A lot of unconditional love here when it comes to even your relationships with work too. So the sky is going to clear up for you if you're going through some sort of frustrated energy. All right. Expect some sort of powerful change this week, and know just to stay focused on happiness, joy, and faith, and not get caught up in any drama. Okay. Let's see. Let me get one more card for you, and then I'll get an intuitive message from the person on your mind. All right. Your future is being rewritten. Metamorphosis, change, Scorpio energy, right? It's like the death card, time for change. It's everything I already just said. So you have to bring your dreams down to reality. You have to get a practical plan here, because really, if you don't have something else to do, when kids don't have something to play with or keep their attention on, they start to go back to what's comfortable, or they start to create drama. So you don't want to do that, all right? And again, you've got the energy of no coming here. So it's saying no. It's like a parent smacking you on your hand. No, don't do that. No, you're rewriting your whole new future. You're changing, you're shifting, you're changing yourself. So don't be tempted, to either be a part of any drama, create any drama, or do anything that's going to distract you, all right? You decide. The choice is yours, though. Thank you. You do what you want to do. I can't tell you what to do. All right. But it sounds like it's going to be it's like a storm, a little teeny thunderstorm, and you could turn it into a hurricane, or it could turn out to be the sky's going to clear up tomorrow in the next couple of days, and you're going to have powerful change happening for you. So it's whatever you decide to focus on. So let's do Aries through Pisces. This is for those of you that have somebody that's at a distance or on your mind, and the truth, maybe the truth for some of you. All right, but only take what resonates. Again, I'm just a messenger. I can't tell you how long to wait for somebody, how long you've been. This is just what's coming through today. You get a good shuffle with these. I just want to fly. Don't create a hurricane if there's not one. Don't create any drama if there's not any drama. You know, don't make it. All right, Aries. Your words linger in Aries' mind. So whatever you said to Aries, the last thing you said to Aries, they still think about it. So obviously you got your point across, all right? Or whatever you wanted them to really hear from you, or if you send something to them and they haven't responded, they are thinking about it, all right? Taurus just wasn't ready for you at the time, Cancer, and so they didn't move towards you. Maybe there's something else was going on in their life, and so maybe they're ready now. So expect change. You know, this is where, you know, the Tower card in love position can be like, wow, I did not expect that. You know, you might be going through something, and then all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, somebody shows up. You know, Taurus, you know, shows up in your life, and you're like, right at the right time, I needed you. So if in love you are feeling kind of like unstable in love, there's, you know, maybe this is when Taurus just all of a sudden is ready now. Oh, you know, and some of you might be going, oh, great. Well, I needed you back then. Well, everything's divine timing, perfect timing. Gemini, you've been in Gemini's dreams, all right? So Gemini's got you clearly on their mind so much that you show up in their dreams. That's to me how that works. Your dreams are your subconscious and all that good stuff. So if somebody's like when you're trying to manifest and you're focusing on your person all day long, you will dream about them. And then some people think that's, oh, we're being telepathic, or, you know, we're connected. Really, it's just that's what you're overwhelmed and you're thinking about this person a lot, that it's impressed in your subconscious mind, which is why I try to tell you, I not tell you, but teach you that whatever you're thinking about all day long is what you're going to experience, right? So if you're thinking good things about your person all day long, you will dream about those good things and you will experience that in your reality. But you will have the opposite if you're constantly thinking or aggravated or frustrated or hurt or feeling lonely and depressed and upset. Those things will come back into your reality too as well. Cancer, so this is for you too. The grass wasn't greener on the other side, all right? So maybe you made a decision, maybe they made a decision, they thought things were going to be better, they didn't give you a chance, you know, whatever it was. Another Cancer with you is saying, I screwed up, all right? I thought things were going to be better, we could have fixed things, we could have worked through things, we could have did things, but I'm not as happy as I appear to be, or you think I am, all right? So we have Leo. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Okay, so that can go two ways when I see that card. Intuitively, it could be somebody not wanting to hurt your feelings, and they just wanted to tell you, they wanted to say, hey, you know, it's just not working, or, you know, or I'm doing something else, or because I don't have time for this. It could be something like that. All right. Also, it could be I didn't want to tell you that I did something wrong because it would have hurt your feelings. So it really feels like Leo really has a lot of love for you, but didn't want to hurt your feelings. Right? Whatever the lion was, it was to not hurt you. Right? We have Virgo. Virgo knows they screwed up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. So Virgo, well, I don't know what's going on with Virgo with their people, but this is the twice now or a third time that Virgo is saying, oops, I said something, I did something. Sometimes Virgos can be, you know, kind of sharp with the tongue. They are ruled by Mercury and we are in retrograde. So it's like, I've got to be careful with what I say sometimes because I can be right to the point, especially with that Scorpio energy too. And so it looks as though maybe your Virgo said something, screwed up, did something, and, you know, they just don't know right now how to fix it. And so Virgo's going to overanalyze, overthink, and they're going to find a way. Virgos will find a way to fix it. All right. Very pure love and sign. Very deep love and sign. All right. They will find a way to fix this. Libra, our connection still affects me, right? They can't get over you, Cancer, right? You know, that's why a lot of people come onto my channel asking about Cancer person. What are their feelings, thoughts, and intentions, right? They can't figure you out, all right? But they are still affected by whatever the relationship was between you and this person. You did something to them, Cancer. Scorpio, your beauty still moves me. So Scorpio still thinks you're attractive, and no, they still think you're hot. All right, that's what I got. All right, maybe there was nothing else to it. All right. It was a very strong attractive relationship, sexual relationship, or just based off of pure superficial energy. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe, it's just that you guys had to move on, and they still find you very attractive. Sagittarius, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Well, should, could have, would have, right? Cancer. So day late, dollar short, right? But they definitely are realizing now what they did. And so they are feeling a little guilty or having some sort of epiphany. And you know what? You may have helped this person grow and heal. So, and now maybe they'll live a better existence for somebody else, or maybe they'll come back around. You never know. I'm never going to give you an absolute. I'm never going to give you a permanent. Capricorn, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. So once again, Cancer, somebody also feeling bad, pretty shitty for maybe how they treated you, or, what they did to you. You're a very loving sign, and it's like whatever they did, they're finally, maybe karma is coming back around to them. All right. Karma is karma, guys. What you reap, you sow. What you give, you get back. It will come back all the time. It has to. We have Aquarius. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So let them go through their process. Let whatever external things going on in Aquarius's mind, they have to work through this in order for them to show up for you the best way they know how. All right. Pisces, being apart has been life-changing for them. So Pisces has changed dramatically from just connecting with you on whatever level. All right. And they definitely are thanking you for it, or they are reminded of you constantly for being a very important person in their life. All right. Cancer. All right. We have Leo. What's going on? 111, 112. We'll do Leo at 112. We are getting long today, these moon messages. 112, 12. I'll give Leo 112, 12, because that's a really good number. Hi, Healing Hearts. Hi, Carmen. Jello shots. Last time I did Jello shots was like Hurricane Irma, because we were stuck in the house for 4 days, and one of my friends made Jello shots, and I was like, I don't know, I can't. I'm too old for that. Leo. Hi, Leo. New moon Virgo energy tomorrow. And today is an energy, the last couple days have been an energy of frustration, things maybe feeling like they're slowing down or not going right for you. We are still in the Mercury retrograde energy. So remember that these are just little glitches, and try not to react. Things will work out. Things are going to pick up pace starting from this new moon moving forward. You're going to see that this was just a little teeny, like, I want to fuck with Leo moment. You know what I mean? So let's just see what the moon says for you. Let me get a good, let me get a good shuffle for you. All right, look at the bigger picture. When I see look at the bigger picture, look how far you've come. All right. So whatever little glitch is happening, whatever energies, whatever's frustrating you right now. All right. You may, sometimes when we're getting so close to the finish line, it seems like everything wants to mess with us. Everything wants to screw with us. All right. So you're so close to your goal. Don't let anything distract you right now. All right. Your commitment is being tested. How bad do you want something? Are you really in it? All right, that's all this is a test from the universe. Show gratitude. I've got my big thank you sign here in case you're wondering why I'm pushing something. This is my to-do list and my thank you. Say thank you for everything, right? Just be just show gratitude right now. Don't get pulled into any drama. Don't get pulled into any argument. Remember, people are also going to be very frustrated this week, and they're They're going to be triggered, and they're going to try and trigger you, or you may be very triggered and get triggered easily. And whatever you get triggered about could turn out to be a forest fire instead of just a little campfire, right? You can put it out. All right. We have prosperity lies ahead. All right. So we see a big move, a doorway opening for you. That to me is new moon and Taurus energy. So we have new moon energy, and we also have Taurus energy. So maybe you have Taurus in your chart. I'd look at the Taurus reading, but it's showing that some doorway or something that you're going for, you're aiming for, or you're here. A new beginning is happening for you with this new moon. This is a very strong new beginning with this new moon Virgo. All right. So it's just, you're being tested. Your commitment to this is being tested right now. Don't fight it. Just keep going. All right. You're opening a doorway. This could be a new job, new home, good luck, new fortune. It could be any kind of new fresh start, new beginning in a love relationship. Something's starting for you, and it's right here. This new moon's the beginning phase. Have faith in your dreams, Leo. So if you feel, again, it's going back to your commitment is being tested, right? You know you want something so bad, you're going to have it. It's yours, all right? And the answers you need are coming. So just kind of sit back, watch the show, grab some popcorn. Don't invest your energy where it's not necessary. Don't get a headache over something. Clear your head. Say, fuck it, walk away. All right. You have the answers you need are coming. By the full moon this month, there could be some manifestation, the big manifestation of your dreams. All right. So we got to look at the bigger picture. Always take a step back when something tries to suck you in and say, is this worth my energy? No, it's not worth my energy. I know where I'm going, and I don't need this drama. All right. Let me get a good shuffle for you. We're going to look at love, life, and career, and then I'll get intuitive messages for you, Aries through Pisces. So something about your root chakra. So money, foundation, maybe fears over money, over foundation, over moving, stability, things like that. All right. So it's about staying grounded right now with that root chakra. All right. Victory and success. All right. 6 of Wands. All right. So whatever challenge you're feeling, if you're feeling a challenge with your commitment to a romantic relationship, all right, this person admires you. You know, it's going to turn out successful. So don't fret about it right now. What else can you focus on? Where your thoughts go, energy flows. So can you focus on a successful outcome between you and a partner or somebody that's on your mind? Look at this, memories of love. You both feel the same way. You got 2 6s. There's a lot of love there between you and somebody. And again, for some of you with that Ace of Pentacles, this could be a fresh start with somebody new, a fresh start with the person you're already with. These energies can work in any way any kind of situation you're in. So we're seeing a reconciliation, success. We're seeing making good memories, very fond of each other, very loving, growth happening here. The 6 of Cups is a big, strong new beginning between you and somebody who loves you, or mutual attraction, whether even that's a good friend of yours, being around people that really love you right now. Love coming into balance. Your life's coming into balance here. Look at this, passion ignited. Ace of Wands. Being very excited. Some excitement coming your way. Maybe some new creative ideas, maybe some passion, you know, maybe getting together with somebody. You know, I'm going to try and keep PG. But you've got the Ace, very inspirational energy, very exciting, a spark happening this week. You may meet somebody and they just spark like passion like you have not felt in a long time. You never know. So you've got the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Something's going to make you really excited. So you may be getting tested right now with your commitments, but this is where God is like, how much do you really want this, Leo? Let's see how much you really want this, because you want something so bad. You're so focused. Nobody can mess with your energy. Nobody, right? So don't get drawn into drama and chaos this week, all right? Firm foundation again. So you're getting the base foundation, you're getting the Four of Wands, reaching a major milestone, something big coming in, building a strong foundation, which means that every single time we're going through some sort of change when it comes to a commitment or building a foundation or relationship or moving or new job, all our fears come to surface. We don't feel grounded. So anything can happen. And then we get caught up in these loopholes or these dramas or frustrations with other people. And we start causing noise that we don't need. All right. So what else does Spirit want you to know? And then I'll get intuitive messages from Aries through Pisces. All right. Messages from beyond, communication. All right. So communication coming in for you. There's a lot of potential for you for meeting somebody, connection, communicating with somebody with the aces. And the Ace of Wands is communication, right? So potential. So messages from beyond too as well. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to, what's going on, connecting with source and what's coming through for you. All right. So you may be getting some downloads this week. You'll get the answers you're looking for. All right. But you definitely, communication will start picking up for you here. All right, Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Through Pisces. I'm going to get a good shuffle because I'm using them a lot. So I want to make sure I'm getting different energies. Aries through Pisces. Make sure to put the sign in your mind of who you're thinking about. Be honest with yourself. I'm only delivering a message. It may not resonate. Leave it for somebody else. All right. This is for somebody that you're not in contact with maybe, or you're at a distance, or you're not together with. Maybe you are, but maybe you're distant. Aries. All right, they need more time to figure things out. All right, something's going on in your relationship, or something's going on in their life, and they're just trying to get stable and figure things out. Right, it could be just a temporary, couple days. Maybe for some of you, you've been waiting too long. You got to make that decision yourself. Taurus, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So they're kind of feeling regretful, like maybe they lost their chance with you, or they missed an opportunity with you. They just weren't being honest, and maybe they're feeling bad by how you've reacted to it, or what you're going through. Maybe they should have told you the truth from the beginning, right? Gemini. All right, they want to be truthful with you. They want to be they want to be honest with you. Something they were holding back for some reason. They were afraid to tell you something, but they definitely want to be authentic with you. All right, and tell you the truth. All right, we have Cancer. You've been in Cancer's dreams lately, which means that they've been thinking about you nonstop. All right, so Leo and Cancer, this person is definitely that Ace of Wands can be somebody cannot get you off their minds. Leo, so this could be you as well, and another Leo. I feel damaged, like I can't do this, like you're too frustrated with a situation, or they're too frustrated with a situation. So you guys might be just at that like Five of Wands energy where you can't seem to find common ground. You could be mirroring each other, obviously, and it's like both of you need a break, or that's what they're feeling like. All right, Virgo, they've thought a lot about you lately. So Virgo's very fond of you, and they're sort of Six of Cups energy. So they're reminiscent about you, a lot of good memories about you. Libra thinks you guys are just too different. You have different lifestyles. There was a lot of attraction there. There definitely was chemistry there, but they feel like you guys have different viewpoints, different attitudes towards things, maybe different belief systems. You just don't have a lot in common, they think. Scorpio is still, they're still affected by you. All right. You were a profound person in their life. Whatever happened between the two of you, they know you guys met for a reason. They haven't completely let go of you. They maybe never will. But your connection still affects them. All right. You're a very important person to them. Sagittarius is a better person because of you. So this could have been a very serious, it could have been a karmic relationship, could have been a very spiritual connection, where the two of you needed to meet to really, really to grow. And so this person is aware that they have learned so much from you and you have made them a better person. Capricorn is finally feeling the consequences of whatever they did to you. All right. So if you're waiting, I don't like to wait on karma for people. A lot of karma affects us all. So just keep that in mind. Whenever we're wanting somebody to have karma served, we're going to get karma served to us. So be aware. Hear that, guys. Hear that. Whether you want to ignore it or not, you can't pick and choose what rules or laws of the universe you want to work by. But when we're hoping somebody gets karma served to them, it's like that's when something will happen in our life. It'll show up in some form or fashion. So you always want to send love, the best set intentions to somebody. But this person definitely is feeling the consequences of whatever they've done. Aquarius. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So again, karma is coming around to somebody. All right. You knew you were right. Maybe you can find some sort of closure with Aquarius. Pisces, your intensity frightens and allures me at the same time, Leo. So if you feel like Pisces has been going back and forth, it's like sometimes they're just so magnetized by you and sometimes they're just afraid of you. It's like it can be an eggshell energy, right? But they're very attracted to you. And so maybe there's something here, but it's going back and forth until there could be some sort of neutralizing and finding common ground. Virgo. Let's go to the birthday babes. Virgo 12626. Nice number. 12626. It's unique. You were getting 11111 for the past couple weeks, and now you're getting 12626. So maybe look up that number, Virgo, and see what's going on with you. Because we do have, this is an energy. I'm wondering how it's feeling you. You could have been in a perfect mood. This could be Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and like all of a sudden you feel some sort of energy shift, energy drop, or just not sure what's going on. Just kind of back off a little bit and try not to overthink right now. We have the new moon Virgo for you tomorrow, and setting your intentions, doing what you do best. This is a good energy for you. It's like this is the time of year perfect for your sign too. It's like get your to-do list out, get reorganized, get going. Don't be too hard on yourself. Let's see what the new moon is bringing in for you, and then I'll get love life and career, and then I would do an intuitive messages from Aries through Pisces for those of you who are struggling with somebody or want some sort of closure or resolution from somebody who's at a distance. So remember, it's a strong energy for new beginnings. Script what you want to do tonight. You can script all the time, but this energy is a good time to really set your new intentions. All right. What do you need to release, Virgo? What's holding you down? What record do you need to stop playing? What are you overthinking? Stop overthinking it. It's time to release negativity. This is the time. Today, right now. No more thinking about what happened. It happened. Let go. It happened. You're not hurting anybody else but yourself when you're holding on to negative thoughts. And some people are so angry and don't want to let go. And I'm just sending so much love that you finally, it clicks. That anger is not doing anything to the person that hurt you. It's only hurting you. Those negative thoughts and reminiscing and those memories that you are holding on to, it's not doing anything, not bringing anything back. It's not changing anything. Most importantly, it's just affecting your present moment, and it's not allowing you to enjoy new experiences. So I hope that it's sort of a Scorpio energy for you. So some of you could have Scorpio in your chart too as well. I hope that this just really resonates with you, that it's about allowing yourself to enjoy the existence you have on this earth. So releasing any kind of negativity right now and setting your intentions for what you want to create. Meditate and contemplate. Give yourself a little bit of a break. New moon energy. Really focus on calming your mind and resetting yourself right now. Do things that you love to do. All right. And a personal issue is reaching resolution. And we have full moon energy here for you twice here, and it's Cancerian energy. So it's something, a real deep personal issue of yours is finally finding some sort of closure. So maybe this is why it's saying it's time to release this and just let it go. You've finished that lesson. You've learned that. You've already processed it, and now it's time to let it go so you can move forward. All right. And if you're dealing with something right now hardcore, it seems as though this week it's going to manifest, into closure. You'll finally find some sort of inner peace around a situation this week. Luck is on your side. All right. The new moon energy, and it's looking at the bigger picture. So right now you may not feel like it. You may not feel like you're lucky, but luck is totally on your side right now. And if you were to take a step back and see where you're really at and what's really going on, you're going to see what's really on your mind, and what you're focused on is not really what's happening. And it's not playing a part in the bigger picture. You have so much happening for you that you might not be aware of by not focusing. So release the shit that no longer serves you. You're moving into something bigger. You're creating something bigger. All right, take time to breathe out. All right, so you're getting sort of the same energy here. All right, don't overthink. If you're feeling like you're in that kind of OCD pessimistic type of energy, or you're just thinking things, or you're worrying and stuff like that, the Spirit's really saying this is just the energy right now. You're right on target. You're right on target. So take a look at what's really going on in your life and ask yourself, do I really need to partake in any of this drama that either is in my head or around me? All right. So let's look at love, life, and career. Thank you. I miss the blonde in my hair. I'm trying to let go of that. That could be what that message was for me. Let go of that shit. It really pissed me off. If you knew how much I spent on my hair over the year to get those blonde highlights in, and after, you can't keep doing it because it'll ruin your hair. So now I'm stuck with the brown, hoping that the toner comes out a little bit. Really disappointed when release. I'm setting the intentions that my blonde highlights are going to come back in. Yeah, but I've always had brown hair. My hair is very dark, and hairdressers want to keep it dark. And the thing is that sometimes I want to go a little bit lighter. All right. Third eye chakra. Intuition. Cleanse that lens. All right. Trust your intuition, your perceptions. We've got spiritual union, love. Love's on its way, or love's here for you. All right. You got the Two of Cups here. Right. Got the Two of Cups, guys. Forgiveness. When you release any negativity, I do this all the time, and I promise you, all your relationships start to heal. Whoever's hurting you or has hurt you, if you can find it in your soul to find forgiveness and just give it to God, you will see your relationships change. If you're holding on to somebody from your past, you are keeping yourself from a new person coming in. You've got to, or you will repeat the pattern with whoever's in your relationship now. So if you're arguing with somebody in your life right now who you are in a relationship with, those arguments might be coming from negative emotions that you're holding on to from somebody in the past. And you're projecting it onto this new person. So you're repeating the same energies, the same emotions. When you're apparently connected to somebody who really loves you, you're very strong spiritually connected. And just know, for some of you that like, I'm not connected to anybody, you're so close. But you've got to cleanse the people that have done you wrong. You've got to release that. You've got temptation here. All right. You've got drama. You've got, some of you, there could be some temptation to do something that, just remember, karma's karma. There could be some addiction coming in too. Maybe some of you are so upset and this negative energy that you're harboring, you're starting to do OCD type things. That's a Virgo trait. When you feel yourself in that mode, it's the devil energy. It's your addictions. It's your addictive behavior, addictive patterns could be at play this week. And just know that it's just your shadow side. It's your triggers. It's trauma. It's drama. And it's, you can get through this. All right. We have heart chakra. All right. Bring love into the situation. Forgiveness is really strong for you. And I got foundations and achievements. All right. You're so close to building a strong foundation here. You may find yourself moving. You may find yourself moving up the next level with a partner. You got the 2 of Cups. So just know that you guys may be triggering each other. If you're in a relationship or connected with somebody, you're triggering each other because of old patterns that you need to release. And you're blaming each other or triggering each other because of it. Bring love into the situation. All right. Open up your heart. Right. Forgive one another. And it looks as though you and a person are moving to the next level, the 4 of Wands, reaching a major milestone. So it seems like building a strong foundation for your future, reuniting, moving in together, taking something to the next level. And if you're single, releasing something, like I said, it looks as though you could be connecting to somebody here and taking things, a friendship, or taking something to the next level. All right. So just solitude. You got to go within when you're feeling crazed this week. All right, let's see what else I get from my Virgos, and then I'll do Aries through Pisces. Hi. I'm not shaving my head. That's for sure. I'll really look like an elf or a gnome. All right. All right. Now's your chance. All right. So this is the time. This is your time right now. Really, and you have luck is on your side. All right. So go for it. And just be very mindful of your thoughts and your temptations and your behaviors this week. All right. Because if you act upon that with the temptation card, if you act upon your triggers, you could create mountains out of molehills. All right. Aries through Pisces. I do wish elves and fairies were actually real, like in our 3D reality. That'd be kind of fun. I definitely would be chilling with them. They can fuck with you. They're not the nice, everybody thinks, oh, fairies and elves, and they were fucking with me. Playfully too, you know what I mean? But they were little assholes. Aries, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So they're feeling pretty guilty, Virgo. All right. You may or may not get an apology. Who knows? But they do feel bad. So there is an energy of shame here, like, or guilt. Taurus, Taurus can't get you off their mind. No other compares to you, Virgo. All right. You're one of a kind to Taurus. So whether maybe you left them, or, you don't want to be with them, or maybe you're separated, whatever the reason is, They haven't found another like you. All right. Gemini can still feel you, so they still know you're around. All right. They know you're there. They still feel the connection with you deeply, Virgo. Cancer is feeling kind of safer in the silence, Virgo. It's better for them to kind of stay quiet right now. They don't want to add fuel to the fire, or they don't want to make things, obviously make things worse. And so they just kind of feel safer just staying quiet for the time being. All right. Leo, I don't know how I feel anymore either. So Leo's kind of contemplating, the relationship, or contemplating their own life in general, or relationships in general. Maybe you guys had a real strong connection and they're doubting your feelings towards them, or so and so, but they just don't know how they feel anymore, and they need some time to work through their feelings. Virgo. So Virgo, this is you too as well, and another Virgo. You've been in each other's dreams. All right. So pay attention to your dreams. How I like to explain this is, if you are constantly thinking about somebody all day long, they're going to be in your dreams. But if somebody comes out of nowhere and comes in your dreams, usually it's because somebody else is dreaming about you too as well. And that does happen. And synchronicities in dreams happen too, because it's funny, even with a friend of mine, talking about our dreams today, Anne, we had similar things happen in our dreams because we talk so much together. So we're always in each other's awareness. All right. So that can happen. But with this energy, pay attention to your dreams. You're either popping up into somebody's head, or somebody's popping up into your dreams. All right. Another Virgo. Libra, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So obviously, Libra's got some stuff going on, and Libra's working through some stuff and may have projected onto you, or maybe confusing you. And it's like, maybe that's why they're not dealing with the situation, or they keep their distance from you, or whatever the case may be. It's because you may be taking things so personal. Every little thing that happens here. All right. Between the two of you. Scorpio feels like home to you. You guys feel like home. You're their home, Virgo. All right. So, we meet people in our lifetime that are just family, and that's it. Our soul tribe, even if we're not connected anymore. All right. I've had many soulmates in my life. Right. And there's people that just feel like I can walk in, I haven't seen them in years, walk in the room, and it's like pick up exactly where we were at. Like no time was distance between us, and that's kind of what's happening with you and Scorpio. So that's how Scorpio feels with you. Sagittarius, all right, they feel like it's easier to stay away from you right now. All right. There's too much drama between the two of you, too much going on, too much temptation, too much, you guys trigger each other, or there's other people involved, and it's easier to just not be around you because it's too tempting. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn's been looking you up online, Virgo, to see what you've been up to. All right, they're curious about you. So obviously you've been on their mind, and you're very important to them, right? People don't just always forget about us and move on. We're all living this experience in life. And so you obviously made an impression on Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius is more affected than they're letting on. All right. So whatever you did, or whatever they did, or whatever happened, or whatever's going on, all right, it's really wearing on them. All right. So very affected by the situation. And Pisces has thought a lot about you lately. So Pisces can't get you off their mind either. Remember, we are in retrograde energy too. A lot of people start reminiscing about other people. So that could be happening with Pisces. All right, Libra. All right. Let me see. Libra, 143.43 for Libra. Happy birthday, Virgo, too. I didn't say happy birthday to you, did I? I usually do. My son's birthday is coming up, too. Libra, we have the new moon. How's this energy affecting you today? All right, the new moon's coming in tomorrow, but we are in the stage before it. I guess it's called the dark moon. So it could be some energies around you right now. Don't get caught up in any drama. Don't get pulled in. Don't get pulled in. Don't let other people pull you in. Don't pull yourself into an old story either. All right, don't pull yourself in. Yeah, it's hitting hard today for a lot of people. That's why I'm trying to, these messages right now are really kind of helping, you know, hopefully helping you guys see things from a different perspective and work through them, because the energy is going to shift this week moving forward, and it's going to be completely changed. So everybody kind of feeling this energy right now, but it's only temporary. It's only temporary. All right, have faith in your dreams. All right, don't give up now. All right, what do you need to release? A lot of people getting the same messages, and I'm shuffling the shit out of these cards. You are good enough. You are good enough. This is Virgo energy. All right, so what do you need to release right now? We don't have to wait for a full moon to release. This is the waning moon, the waning moon, the waning. All right. You gotta have faith in yourself. Don't lose faith. Have hope. Know that whatever you desire and whatever you're dreaming is yours. It's potential to be yours. But you got to put, you know, you've got to let go of what thoughts are holding you back. Our old stories are just, I know we want to have meaning, and I know we want to hold on to why certain things happen. And, but we can choose at any moment to be like, that happened then. That's not me now. And I'm not going to let that affect me anymore. And for many of you, it's just feeling, inadequate, not feeling good enough, you know, and in relationships to yourself, to your money, your 3D reality, your career, your work, your love relationships, you just don't feel good enough, right? And that's what Spirit's telling you, get over that shit. Yeah, you do. You are good enough, all right? That's holding you back. I have balanced spirituality and practicality. So some of you, you know, it's the full moon in Pisces. We just went through that. So that energy. So it kind of does tell me, you know, that there's something's been going on maybe since then, right? Something really came up for you during that full moon in Pisces, and you're still being asked to work through whatever this is, because this is the time, whatever is going on in your mind right now, whatever's coming up for you, this is the time for you to heal this. It is no longer serving you. So we have the new moon Virgo tomorrow, which is about setting intentions and setting new intentions moving forward. Bring your dreams to reality. And now clear away whatever is on your mind right now. This is the process. I look at everything as a process. It's showing up for you right now because it's source, God, your higher self saying, I need you to release this. This is not serving you at all. All right. Your commitment is being tested. How bad do you want something? So this could be where you're feeling like pulled in all different ways. And every time you want to get something, or you want to do something, or trying to aim for something, you're being constantly tested right now. And I feel like this happens to me and it makes me stronger. Like, it makes me work harder and stronger. And when I mean work harder, I don't just do physical labor and sweat. It makes me go, what do I need to change? What do I need to do? It puts me right into alignment when shit's not going my way. I am like in full attention. Yes, ma'am. What do you need? That's what happens to me whenever I'm being tested with my goals. And that's what happens. It's what seems like what's happening to you right now. For some of you, only take what resonates. You're going to be tested. So you come into alignment, and you're going to have to look at not just trying to work harder. What do I physically need to do? This is also a mental and spiritual, because it says spirituality and practicality. So it's about looking at all areas of your life and not thinking that you can just manually fix something or force something in your 3D. It's really getting to the core of things right now for you. All right, your dreams need a practical plan, and have faith in them, and start getting the pieces together. All right, if you're in my membership, which I know some of you are, we're doing scripting today. We're going to focus on that. All right. So even if some of you are not, you can go in. You don't have to stay. You sign up monthly. You can leave. You don't have to stay the whole time. But you can come in and look at all the videos that are over there, and you can see this in script. All right. We're doing this. We're doing this together, guys. Let's see love, life, and career for you. And then I'll do Aries through Pisces for you. I'll get an intuitive message from somebody that you might be at a distance from, or withdrawn from, or they've withdrawn from you, or you're just confused, right? Don't know what the hell. Love, life, career for you. Prosperity begins. Look at this. The doorway is being shown for you. A fresh start, new beginning. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Whenever you get this message, even if you're not here when we're doing this message, when this shows up for you, it's meant for you. Right? Any new moon. Right? Tomorrow. Fresh start. Today's tomorrow. We don't know the difference. But right now, release what's no longer serving you. There's a doorway opening for you. Love, life, career. It's being shown to you. But we can get shown doorways all the time. If we don't walk through them, they'll just pass us by. There's an opportunity every moment. Ace of Pentacles can show up every 2 minutes. There's a new beginning. But this new moon in Virgo is a very strong new beginning with the other placements that are going around it in my own research, making it very powerful for a new beginning for you. So this could be a new job, new relationship. This could be some luck, just luck coming in for you in some area of your life, being given a fresh start. All right. We've got the Hanged Man. All right. So releasing, surrendering, letting go of some part. Letting go of something going on with you. There's a transition happening here. But in order for this transition to move forward the way you want it to, you've got to take the practical moves, steps towards it. The Sacrifice card, it says sacrifice in this deck, but it's the Hanged Man. All right, asking you to take a break, pause. When something shows up for you in your life this week and people are trying to poke at you, pause. Don't react. Don't just say something because out of a reaction. Pause it every time you feel triggered this week and choose to look at it from a different perspective. In life here, it's saying in career, it's saying you got to stand your ground. All right. In life, the sacrifice too is you're going through a major transition in your life too as well. I don't want to miss that point. So you have made a lot of sacrifices. And so you may have to let go of a lot of stuff that hurt you, stuff that really messed with you. All right. But you've grown so much and it's time to cut away that stuff. You're a completely new person now. Free yourself from that energy. In career and life too, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to speak up. You got to be heard. You may be thinking that other people, if you're getting triggered and you're not standing up for yourself, right, you might be taking things personally, but other people might just not be hearing you. Other people might be waiting for you to make things happen. You may need to defend yourself. People might be taking your stuff from you. Hey, that's my shit. Ground yourself and know your power this week when it comes to your career, life, and money. Ground yourself. Speak up for yourself. Be heard. When you don't like something, say it in a kind way. But really stand your ground, and this is also talking about career with the Ace of Pentacles. Get things going. And if you need a job, you got to go get one. All right? There's no other way to say that. If you're struggling financially, you got to go find a way to make money. You got to get out there and join life. You know, you got to do something. Some of you can't. I get it. This isn't for you. Don't find time to come at me and be like, I can't for all these different reasons. Whatever your reasons are, fine. But for those of you who can and you are struggling, you've got to go. You got to go do it. You got to put yourself out there. Stand your position and get going. Make your dreams happen. All right. Throat chakra again. You got to speak up. Got to clear that throat chakra. Speak your truth. Be honest this week. Be honest with other people. And that's also the avenue of expression, which is manifesting. Speak to the universe what you want during this energy of setting your intentions. Speak to the universe exactly what you want in your life. All right, let me get one more card for you with this deck, and then I'll do Aries through Pisces. All right. Don't give up. Help is on the way. Set sail on a new adventure. Explore beyond the horizon. So be prepared. A new doorway is opening up for you. Help's coming in for you. Whenever you need it, the universe is bringing it to you. You're about to set sail on a new adventure. All right. So hold on. Hold on tightly. Aries through Pisces. So get their sign on your mind. Remember, it might not be for everybody. So only take what resonates. Aries through Pisces for Libra. Aries. Aries feels like you guys are just too different. You can't seem to find common ground. All right. It doesn't mean they don't like you. They don't care about you. They're not into you. You guys are different. Aries and Libra. I mean, Aries. Yeah, maybe you should watch the Aries one. Aries was really, good. We have Aries in North Node too, so, and Libra's in South Node. So if you're a South Node Libra and we're all, the whole transit is moving to Aries energy. You got to jump out of that Libra energy and aim for that to be a leader. Take charge, take responsibility. Right? Aries is just thinking that you guys are just different. Taurus. They need a little bit more time to figure things out, all right? I don't know what's going on in their life. You probably do, but they just don't want to, they're feeling pressure, all right? They feel a little pressure, and they're trying to figure out what to do. Gemini thinks about you a lot. They've been thinking about a lot lately about you. So if you're hearing or feeling like, or you're seeing more of them, or they're talking to you more, it's because they're thinking a lot about you. Or if you're seeing them on social media, that's how things happen. If you see their names, it's funny because I will see somebody's name and be like, why am I seeing it? And then I'll see it everywhere. And next thing you know, I'm hearing from that person. It happens with this one same person all the time. We have Cancer. My heart is telling me just do it. All right. So you've got some sort of Cancer around you that's like, I just can't get Libra off my mind. Or maybe, this is the time. Maybe I need to open up. Maybe I need to tell Libra how I feel. Leo, your beauty still moves me. So Leo thinks you're beautiful. Leo thinks you're so attractive. Libra, you're one of the most aesthetically attractive sign. You are the sign of beauty. Right? Leo thinks you're absolutely gorgeous. Everything about you. All right, remember that. Virgo, something is missing for them. So they're feeling a little bit like something's going on with Virgo. They need to figure out their own thing. right? And you may be taking it personally, but it's not. Virgo's just figuring out their pieces. They're going through their thing. Remember, they're in their season, and there's a lot going on in their season right now. So they've got to work through something. Libra. So this is either you or your person. You could be mirroring each other. I'm not the same person that you remember. I've changed a lot. And so obviously you have too. So this could be somebody who's wanting you to see them again, wanting you to see how much they've changed and how much they've grown. So there could be a possibility of reconciling with another Libra. Scorpio, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So if you're thinking, there's karma, right? If you're wondering about a Scorpio, they're definitely like shaking their head right now. All right. They shouldn't have done what maybe they thought they want. They didn't get what they thought they wanted. Sagittarius, all right. So your intensity and your beauty allures them at the same time. It frightens them at the same time. All right. So sometimes they're like so drawn to you. You're so magnetically attracted to them. And then sometimes you can scare them off. All right. So there can be some imbalance there. But know that this is an energy of somebody that's still they're so attracted to you that it always lures them back in. All right. Capricorn, you've been in my dreams. All right. So Capricorn, if you has been thinking about you a lot lately, enough that you've been in their dreams, or you've been thinking about them so much that you're popping up in their dreams. All right. So it could be a first sign of reconciliation. All right. Aquarius is sorry. They're sorry they couldn't do right by you. I think they just want to find some sort of closure with you. They know they did you wrong. They know you're hurting or something's happened, and they just feel it's easier for somebody like this to, back away, or, maybe you will get an apology. Maybe they will finally open up and say, I couldn't meet your expectations. Pisces cannot handle your words right now. Pisces doesn't want to hear what you have to say. Either it's something you're saying is hurting them, or something you're saying is driving them crazy, or you're right about something and they don't want to know, they don't want to deal with it. It could be all the above. All right. But they can't handle what you have to say right now. All right, Scorpio. Man, we're getting long today. What's going on? 20111 Scorpio. 20111. So we're definitely going to have to maybe go on my membership a little later. Scorpio, new moon energy for you tomorrow. We're in the pre-shadow here with the, I don't know why I call it pre-shadow, but the dark moon. So how's it affecting my Scorpios? So I got pretty good reads for you this week. With everything else, like it seems like nice and pretty chill for you, and so it is about setting new intentions. Maybe, I don't know, I kind of felt like going under my rock today, because I knew something was going on, but it wasn't feeling like it was me. But it was enough to make me go, I think I'm going to go hide for a minute and stay by myself, be a little introverted today, so that I don't have to be a part of any kind of drama or situation. And it's funny because I'm getting show the world the real you. Well, that's the real me, world. Right? When I want to deal with drama, I hide. Scorpios will ghost you and go be gone, right? You hear about it across the board, as we just it's like just don't want to deal with drama. And we have Aquarius energy here, so you are being asked to kind of open up and show the the world the real you. All right. I don't know what I did with your cards here, but I messed them up. All right. So open up, be authentic. All right. Scorpios, I can hear you. I always am authentic. That's what people love about you. You're realistic and you're not afraid to speak up. But for some reason, we got the full moon in Aquarius energy, and Aquarius can be very, very like Elton John, like crazy, get out there and not give a shit what people think. All right. 60 Hollywood. Your commitment is being tested too. And I just saw meditate and contemplate. All right. So people, all the signs have been getting this today. All right. We're being tested right now. You're being tested right now, right? And how bad do you want it? Stay focused. Stay focused. All right. Little teeny things are going to show up. Don't be afraid to be you, show you, stay strong. Just go for it. All right. If you want to avoid any arguments, so if things are testing you right now, just kind of be non-reactive and back off. All right. But know that if you want something so bad, it's meant to be yours, and it starts to test you just before the big break. So and a lot of signs are getting this, and this is the energy. We're in retrograde. Next week is going to be like the gas pedal hitting the floor. You're going to see things accelerate for you and go back to normal, whether that be with communication, whether that be with work, whether that be with a relationship. Maybe, I know people in my life right now, they're waiting for certain things documents to be signed. There's been a lot of little glitches here and there, and they want to move and do big things in their life, and they feel like everything is testing them constantly. That's all it is. How bad do you want something? Just kind of take a step back. Don't let the little things coming up bother you this week. All right? Nothing is yet set in stone. All right? So maybe you feel like something's changing. Things are changing in your life right now. And what you're seeing isn't the end game. Nothing is permanent right now. It's just like the energy's shifting so much that you're feeling a little uncertain. So wait to see how it plays out for you in any situation that you're in this week before you react to anything. Let it play out for you. See if what you think is happening is really happening. But you've got to do it from a place of being calm and inner peace. You don't want to make a decision based off of intensity or fear or reacting to something. You make decisions like that. That's when we look back and go, shit, I wish I would have done something different. Patience, back off, take a step back, let things play out for you. Nothing is yet set in stone. You don't know what's going to happen yet. The energy is gaining momentum, so something is building up. This is like the calm before the storm. All right? In a good way. The energy is gaining momentum for you, and you may not be feeling it right now because things are shifting and you don't know which way things are going. So pay attention to that energy and just know that we're used to going into the worst case scenario. That's how we're programmed in this matrix. We go to the worst case scenario and we think because something's changing and we don't have control of it, that means that it's gonna fall apart. And that's not true. You're just programmed to think that way. Right now, things are shifting and it's gaining momentum, and you're being tested, your commitment. And just before the wave, it's gonna crash, right? And you're gonna get what you want. Confidence is key to your success. Right here, you got the big lion's roar. Right, tap into that and look. Your hard work is paying off. Confidence is key right now. Some of you may have Leo in your chart. Some of you may it's talking about just tapping into that inner strength, that power. And your hard work is paying off. All right. So let's see love, life, and career. We've got Leo energy, new moon energy all around here. So new moon is very strong for you. I just saw that. So new moon, you do have the Aquarius energy and first quarter moon. So we are looking at moon energies today. So your hard work is definitely paying off. Capricorn, you could have Capricorn in your chart. Leo, like I said, but all right, love, life, and money, career, and then we'll do Aries through Pisces for you, intuitive messages. Hi, Shonda. It's just a feeling, Dixie. I feel like I'm at a downfall in my life. It's like it could feel like that, but you're really not falling. Things are just shifting. All right, crumbling down for something new to come in. Rejoice in celebration. A time to celebrate coming in for you. You may be finding yourself by the end of the week really getting together with some deep connections, reconciling, celebrating a win. This is a party, having fun. Maybe some of you need to find more happiness and joy, but we see that whatever your hard work paying off, and we see more choices and decisions. So finally, something shifting for you this week, and you're going to be making some important decisions, maybe connecting, maybe celebrating a win. Some decision you made paying off. But there's definitely going to be more movement coming in for you, and more choices coming in for you regarding all areas of your life. It's the Two of Wands. You're in the anticipation stage. Maybe you're at a crossroads and you don't know what the hell, which way to go, what's going on. Well, it's going to be shown the way to you. And I've got the Ace of Swords for you. So there it is. It's like the signs are being shown to you. You know, a new beginning coming in, documents coming in, legal energy. You know, that's like, you know, commitments, a balance, justice. Maybe signing a contract at work, signing a contract, soul contract with the person. Clear communication coming in, honesty, right? And you've got the Four of Wands, and you've got the Emperor card. So big man's coming in. Feeling in charge, feeling powerful. Maybe a raise, something like that coming in for you. Maybe stepping up, maybe moving into your own home, maybe moving up in life, or moving to the next level with a partner. All right. So fulfillment of wishes and the Justice card. Yours just wants to keep coming out like this. You've got wish fulfillment and you got the Justice card. All right. So some sort of success this week, some sort of balance coming into your life. Being happy again, and confidence is key. I do see I got the Four of Cups here as well. It's like some of you feel stuck and feel like, I don't know what the hell's going on with this energy that's around me. You've got partnerships and alliances coming in. So really strong energy with helping hands coming around you. Help is on the way for you. New beginning coming in for you. All right. And prosperity begins. So there you go, Scorpio. I told you, Scorpio's been having some really great reads, not just from me. I mean, when I'm checking my astrology and checking other readings, it's like Scorpio's got pretty good right now. So some of the things that you're feeling or doubting right now are really the energy shifts, and really some negativity that you might be holding on to, or doubts and fears about your own failures and successes. All right. So what else does Spirit want you to know? You've got the prosperity beginning, a new job, new opportunity, a fresh start. Trust your instincts and follow your intuition. All right. Manifestation, be open to receiving something you're manifesting coming in for you. All right. And healing from the inside out. Right. So this is really where I was talking about earlier. When things seem like I'm being tested, or there's a commitment being tested, I go straight for inside. I go, what's going on within me? What am I thinking, believing? Why do I feel this way? Because it's not because of the external world. It all starts here. And when that lands for you, you'll make powerful change in your life. All right. Let's do Aries through Pisces for you. This is the person that's on your mind, somebody that may be at a distance, somebody that you're not connecting with, or you feel like you're arguing with, or you can't seem to get through, or you haven't heard from somebody for a long time. We'll see what comes through. Aries through Pisces for Scorpio. Remember, only take what resonates. Get the sign on your mind and ask for the highest message necessary. Highest message for you. And if it doesn't resonate, let it go. Just let it go. Ooh. Those of you that are in my membership, I may have to go. I have it set for 3:15. I didn't realize these messages were going to go so long. So I might be a few minutes late in the membership. Aries through Pisces. Aries. Every time Aries sees you, it reminds them of the things that they don't want to deal with. All right, Scorpio. It's just not easy to deal with some of the things that come up between the two of you. And, you know, so Aries might be trying to avoid things right now. That's all. They're just trying to avoid feelings. Taurus needs more time to figure things out with you. All right. I don't know what's going on. The situation can be unique to each and every one of you, but they, you know, maybe they're trying to get out of a situation and they don't want to start something before they need to get out of something, right? Gemini can't seem to find the right words to say to you. All right. So for some reason, maybe Gemini feels like they've said something or misunderstood, or they just want to tell you, you know, it could be anything, guys. They just can't find the right words. I don't want to manifest something, you know, that doesn't have to be, but let them figure it out. All right. They'll communicate with you though. Cancer is not the same person that you remember. All right. They've gone through a lot of changes in their life, and maybe they'll show you, maybe they'll want you to know, maybe they feel like you see them through a lens and they don't want you to see them through that kind of lens any longer. Right. So they're definitely a totally different person than you can imagine. And that happens with people when we hold on. I'm sorry, guys. You know, some people just want the cards. You're not going to get that with just me. When we don't let go of the past and can't forgive people for a situation that happened in the past, we constantly see them as the same person that did something to us, and we don't evolve. We don't let ourselves evolve, and we don't let go of the past. So we manifest, or we're trying to manifest this person into our life, but they're not going to match the frequency that you think they're going to match. So this is why your SPs are not coming back. They're not the same person that you think they are. And when they do come in, they also, how do you feel when you go home, right? When I go to my mom's house, I always feel like I get pulled back into this dynamic. I get pulled back into this energy, like I'm supposed to be this person that they want me to be or play out in this dynamic. And those things change. And so apparently between the two of you, something has changed and you guys are just not the same you used to be. Leo, your beauty still moves me. So Leo thinks you're amazing and gorgeous and awesome. Thank you, Leo. No, I'm just playing. I have a Leo X, right? So Virgo, I've thought a lot about you lately, all right? So you're constantly on Virgo's mind as well too, Scorpio. And Libra, would you reject me? So Libra's wondering or curious, you know, if they can meet your expectations or you'd even be into them, right? And I'm going to say something funny, but I'm not going to. All right. So Scorpio wants to be authentic. They're no longer afraid. They want to show the world the real you, Scorpio. All right. So this is you too, Scorpio. Maybe you've been afraid to show somebody or people who you are in a relationship, right? Maybe you've just been hiding. That's a Scorpio thing, kind of hiding your true feelings, right? More so feelings than yourself, right? So it seems as though another Scorpio is feeling the same way. They maybe haven't been telling you how they feel, but they're about to. Sagittarius, my mind and heart always come back to you. Can't get enough of you, can't get away from you, can't stop thinking about you, Scorpio. Capricorn, our connection still affects me. So obviously Capricorn, it hasn't moved on. Aquarius, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. All right, I just couldn't live up to your expectations or I fucked up. Pisces, my heart is telling me to just do it. So Pisces might be reaching out to you. Their heartstrings are still attached to you. So that's what I've got, Scorpio. I am taking forever today. Guess I've slowed down too. Get some water. Sagittarius, 218. Sagittarius. We're almost at the finish line, guys. Woo. Sag, you're welcome. All right, Sagittarius, this new moon in Virgo. How is this going to affect you? Hi, J-Dub. Sagittarius. All right, work through your fears, meditate and contemplate. Everybody's kind of getting the same energy here. Try not to get frustrated today. New moon energy, darker energy right now before we get to the new moon in Virgo tomorrow, right? So think before you react, take a break, take some time out and recoup, all right? Maybe it's just time for you to relax. Get connected to source, right? God. New moon in Pisces energy. So it really is talking about spirituality. So it might be time to meditate and really find a practice. Nothing is yet set in stone for you. So something's changing in your life right now. So maybe that's why you're feeling a little anxious or anxiety for some of you, right? And it's saying meditate and contemplate. Find balance right now because you don't know how something's going to turn out. Right, it's changing. It's there's all kinds of changes happening. The moon affects everything in our life, our emotions, our body, our 3D circumstances. Be bold and make the first move. All right, so what I'm feeling like here is right now you could be feeling like things are changing. All right, give it a little bit of time, and then like a day, if you're in the middle of a midst of a storm right now or some uncertainty, it might be time for you just think about things. It's saying think first, mediate and contemplate for those of you who want to reach out or connect or ask somebody something or go for a job or do something. It's saying be bold and make the first move. So this is going to be you taking action. You're going to have to step up. All right. It's like if something feels like it's changing for you, and maybe it is, but you're gonna have to. This might be calling you to be in charge, be the chief. All right. Maybe you have to make the first move. Maybe you have to be the one to talk to somebody. Maybe you have to be the one to get things going. Maybe you need to go get your applications out. It could be anything, guys. But you've got to be the one to go for it. You are good enough. So if that's the fear that's holding you back, know that that's going to be a story that's going to play out in your head in a lot of ways. Take time to breathe out. You are good enough. So that's an old fear, old wound that could be coming up for you. And it's time for you to just go for it. Meditate and contemplate. If you've been going for it and it hasn't been working for you, then this might not be your message, because Sagittarius is a pretty bold and will usually make the first move. So if that's what you've been doing, but you keep hitting a dead end, then this is saying meditate and contemplate. Things are changing, but it might not be your message. If you're like, I've been doing this, banging my head, it is saying take time to breathe out. But it's saying nothing is set in stone. So it doesn't mean that things can't change, and you could make another move. But I want to get the point across for some of you, because everybody wants to miss this part. Everybody wants to forget about this part that I just said. The Four Swords kind of energy. Take time to be still and make sure you're making the right decision that's best for your higher self. People just want to hear, make the first move. I love you, Sag. I'm a Sagittarius North Node. Believe me, I need to tap into that energy a little bit more, because I will not make the first move most of the time, especially when it comes to a relationship. When it comes to career and work and things like that, I'm not afraid there. I got that covered. But if I could tap in a little bit more of that Sagittarius North Node of mine for relationships, I don't know, I might cause some trouble. Love, life, career for my Sagittarius. Love, life, and career. All right, you got firm foundation. You got a 4 of Wands. So building the foundation, all right? So something leveling up here. So there's a commitment, maybe this is like overall energy there. There's a commitment happening here. You're building the foundation. You're so close to a milestone. You are so close here. I know you guys, you know, it's funny. That word triggered somebody. I'm sure you guys will see it in the comments somewhere. And I had to be a little smart ass because every now and then I'm just like, I've had enough. Don't project onto me, right? It's that energy, but I'm always coming from the heart space, right? I practice that, right? But still, all right. So close means, you know, when I see the milestone, a 4 of Wands, something you've been working on, if you've been doing the work, if you've really been doing the work and you're so committed, right, you're about to walk through the doorway, all right, building a strong, firm foundation. Your relationships may be leveling up. Your life may be leveling up. All right, so it's a good way to start. We have love, sacral chakra, sexual energy here. Got a lot of it, Sagittarius. You got a lot of it. So express yourself, learning to express yourself in love, intimacy coming in for you. All right. But also know that this is in the love position here too, that sacral chakra could be so on fire that you are moving too fast too. For some of you, it's saying be bold and make the first move. Maybe it is time. Maybe you're ready for that. Right, but there's a lot of sexual energy happening here, but there's also energy to create and manifest with sacral chakra energy. And also the sacral chakra talks about know your friggin' worth when it comes to relationships, because we harbor in the, you know, in the sacral chakra area, it's usually self-worth issues. See, that's solar plexus too, but it's sacral. All right. Being afraid to express ourselves sexually. Right, so it is showing up for you, and there could be some passion. Look at it, I've got things moving pretty quick, accelerated motion. So right now things are changing, but things may pick up speed next week or this week from now moving forward. So it could be a lot of passion coming in for you. There could be, you know, you got sex coming in for you, right? A lot of flirtiness, a lot of communication, a wish granted. Be careful what you wish for, right? You got it coming in. So things are going to pick up speed. Things could move fast. For some of you, things could move too fast. So just be careful and make sure you contemplate and meditate. All right. I do have nothing was set in stone. So if something did move too fast, nothing's set in stone just yet. So remember, energies are always changing. All right. Things could be picking up speed here. A new beginning coming in for you. All right. That's like the Fool energy. You got a brand new beginning, a fresh start coming in here. So I really want to hone in on just know you're good enough and know your worth and know that you have a strong manifesting energy here. 8 of Wands and the sacral chakra. It's like you have the power to manifest really quickly this week. So take action. All right. I got temptation that's showing sex too. So I was feeling that. There's a lot of sexual energy around you. Make sure you're choosing wisely. You got, you know, contemplate. That's why I kept saying that, because it can go two ways. You got a great energy here. All right. This is a great energy to manifest using all that. You need this sexual energy to manifest, right? But it can be used in the wrong ways. And you can be tempted to do something, you know, that you know, it can be used both ways. So that's why I'm showing you the pros and the cons here. But that's why it's saying contemplate and meditate on your choices. I'm not trying to be a mom to you guys, but hey, it's the energy. I'm giving you the energy that comes through. All right. What else for Sagittarius? And then I'll do Aries through Pisces for you. All right. Consider the unconventional approach. Take a sideways approach. So maybe this is perfect for you, because it is saying be bold and make the first move, right? And I know my Saggies. I have a lot of Saggies. I dated a Saggy for a long time. All right. Saggies are not afraid to get in your face and be blunt, right? They're not afraid. What you got, right? Saggies are first one on the front lines, right? This is talking about maybe try being indirect. Maybe not being so upfront all the time, and maybe being a little bit indirect with somebody or a situation, or trying a different approach, an approach that you haven't done yet this week. All right. Kind of got the crabby energy, the Cancer energy. Aries through Pisces. Hi, Issa. Wear that chastity belt. But if you guys, it happens, right? It happens. And sometimes it can happen with the right person, but we've got to make sure the devil's not at play. All right. There are connections that happen instantly. Aries through Pisces. But there's a lot of people out there playing games with people too. So that's why you got to make sure you're not being played. Aries. Aries is saying your intensity frightens and allures me at the same time. All right, Sag. I don't have to say anything more about that. Your intensity frightens and allures them at the same time. Taurus. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. All right. They're dealing with their own stuff. And so don't blame yourself for however they're showing up for you. All right. Gemini still thinks about you. Even though you think they've forgotten you, they haven't. So obviously, you made some sort of impression in their life. So just know that. Cancer thinks you guys are going to be together again. Whether you want that or not, they're hoping, somewhere. Maybe they're going through something right now and they haven't been able to do anything about it, but they still do have some sort of hope or dream. We have Leo. Leo saying, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. All right, so they're feeling a little guilty. Virgo. My mind and heart always come back to you. So this sounds like an on again, off again relationship. This person is always wanting to be with you. They feel you. They feel real strongly about you. So they have deep love for you. Libra wishes they could take back the things they said. So they got a little bit of guilt here. Maybe they were too harsh with you, or maybe they said something they wish, obviously they could take back. So Scorpio is thinking about you. Scorpio thinks a lot about you lately. So some of you Saggies have a Scorpio that, has been reminiscent or thinking about you, or thinks, wants to make a move. Capricorn knows they screwed up, but they don't know how to fix it. All right. They don't think it's fixable or salvageable, or they don't know what they can do to fix. All right. Aquarius. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. All right. So Aquarius's focus is somewhere else. Pisces. I'm a better person because of you. Yay. I'm sure you're like, oh, yay. Good. I'm glad. You're welcome. They've definitely grown because of whatever you've done in their life. All right. You've made them change something about themselves. Yeah, that sounds about right, Etha. At least the way you talk and say. It sounds about right. Yeah. All right. You know what? I forgot earlier. Lori sent a super sticker and I had it starred and forgot to say thank you. Lori, if you're still here, thank you for that super sticker. And I'll thank you again in the membership. I totally missed that, and I'm so sorry. I'm glad this computer stars things so I can go back to it. 233:33 for my Capricorns. Where's my Cappies? Yes, please remind me in membership if she shows up to definitely thank her. All right. Let's see, Capricorn. My Capricorns, we got this new moon energy. Let's see how it's playing out for you. I like king size beds, but I always wanted like a hot tub, a bathtub, like in Scarface. That's me right there. TV, right? Right there in a hot tub. Capricorn. You got a hot tub, Capricorn? Maybe it's time to go sit in it, use it. I'll have a bunch of Capricorns inviting me over. Stop. All right, Capricorn. Believe in the impossible. You never know. You never know. No, don't. I don't. I gotta shut up. It's so easy to just say one thing and then all of a sudden, I did this a couple of years ago when I had the Facebook page too. I was like, oh, there's something about a Capricorn. And I realized that my sun, Mercury, and Venus have progressed into Capricorn energy. So I have a lot of Capricorn energies that I'm working through right now or working with right now. And I had said something and all of a sudden a bunch of people coming out of everywhere. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. They think I wanted to be with a Capricorn. And so it's pretty funny. But believe in the impossible, Capricorn. All right. Anything can happen for you this week. What do you need to release? What fears do you need to release right now? All right. I have some funny shit that in this head of mine. All right. All right, what do you need to release? You need to let go of something, Capricorn, because you need to start believing in the impossible, because anything can change overnight. All right, anything can change, and anything. From the biggest people, influencers, that talk about mindset and coaching, and Abraham Hicks and even Neville Goddard, and all the big strong people that wrote all this shit, right? Expect Wayne Dyer, expect the unexpected, expect miracles all the time. Shit can change any moment. When you make that your mantra, believe it. A personal issue reaches resolution for you this week or today, right now. So something that's been weighing on you, can you just let it go? Maybe you're going to be letting go of something, so finding some forgiveness here, something going on with you. There's going to be a sense of something feeling like a sense of a burden being released off your shoulders. All right. So kind of feeling some relief this week. Maybe something that you thought would never happen in a million years. All right. In a million years, it could happen overnight. Surrender to the divine and really tap into trusting right now. It's kind of funny, those elves and fairies I was dreaming about. My message was just be playful. Like they were throwing shit at me, right? Be playful right now. Kind of just relax and just trust in the divine right now, because something's going to change for you here. And they're talking about Wayne, your commitment is being tested. You see me shuffling the shit out of these cards because we keep getting the same messages. No matter what I'm doing, we're in the new moon energy and the dark moon before. So you may be being tested right now. How bad do you want something? Make your mantra right now. Unexpected occurrences happen to me all the time. Miracles happen to me all the time. That was Wayne Dyer. Miracles happen every second. All right. You want something, you're working hard for it, it's coming in for you. So let's check the cards. Let's see love life and career. And then I'll do Aries through Pisces for you. All right. You get tested right before you get to, you're right at the ledge, and it just seems like everything starts pissing you off or testing you. And then when you finally get it, it's one of those, man, I would do it again. I would do it all over. You know, it's one of those moments. You say that now, right? But I'll be like, hell no. Hell no. You know, Capricorn, that's why you're the GOAT, right? Once you get to the top of a mountain, you do not have to you don't have to go through those lessons again. That's the beauty of Saturn. That's the beauty of your sign. You're the teacher. You're here to learn and teach others, right? You're the wise one. So once you get to the top of this mountain, you will not have to go through this again. Hi, learning to see me. What's up? All right. Intuition. All right. Trust your instincts right now. It's very important. Trust your instincts, right? Don't lose faith and hope. Look, you got the Sun card. You've got a relationship right here. Don't lose faith or hope around a relationship, right? The spirit in the sky here, right? You see that little dude in there? I love this card. Spirit in the sky. So close. You can see it. You can feel it. So this is the time when, you know, you really got to tap into feeling that joy and happiness of already having what you desire. I'm not going to stop saying this shit. All right, I'm sorry. I'm a manifesting coach. I believe in the laws, you know, working with your mind. And I want you guys to understand and get how you can get this stuff into your life. You've got to feel this happiness, feel this joy, and believe it. It could happen overnight, right? You've got conflict and defeat. Life, you feel so defeated. This is the energy I was already talking about. You got a headache. You just feel like giving up, right? Mentally. I just feel the word defeated for you, you know? And it feels like the last battle before you win, right? The last battle. It's more mentally drained. It could be just mentally drained for some of you. All right. Also know that this card here today is showing up for the frustrations of others. People just frustrating you nonstop. All right. Don't get caught up in other people's noise. Don't get caught up in other people's energy right now. Clear that. Clear yourself from this person or people or situations and be non-reactive right now. Just the more you're being tested right now, just try to be like, nope, not going to do it. Stay neutral. Career and money. You've got the Empress card. Fertility. Prepare for abundance. There could be a new idea. But this is the birth, right? The birth. You've been working so hard for something, and now the birth. The abundance is here. So wealth, prosperity, joy, fertility here. This is giving birth to what you've been creating, what's been baking in the oven all this time. It's finally coming out. So you have the Empress card in your career, your money, your stability, your 3D reality, even in life in general. This could be the birth of some of you could have a birth of a child. The Sun card and the Empress card. There could actually be a child coming into your life. And it could be a new relationship, could be a birth of a new idea. But you're turning over a new leaf here. This whole week is going to pick up pace and accelerate for you, and you're going to see your abundance kind of flourish, like the cornucopia, right? So look, material harvest, 9 of Pentacles. You're about to feel a little more freedom this week, all right? So it depends on what you expect and what you're manifesting. This can sound like a pile of hoopla, Or it can sound like, you know, if you're really empowered and you're on the manifesting journey, this can sound like a hell fucking yes. This is where I'm at, Frankie. And then for some of you who are really trying, this could be like believing the impossible. Shit can happen overnight. All right. So it depends on how you perceive it. Trust your instincts, clear your head, go within, talk to your guides, talk to God, source. Let's see what else Spirit has for you, and let's do Aries through Pisces. All right. You're Capricorn. You're almost there. The treasure map. You're almost there. Don't lose focus. All right. You're almost there. The treasure map, the abundance. Reaping your rewards, guys. Look up, we've been talking about Wayne Dyer. I started there years ago. I started listening to Wayne Dyer more than Abraham Hicks. I've listened to Abraham Hicks, but sometimes her rants, I don't know. Right? Wayne Dyer was like the one for me. All right. Kind of opened the door. Neville Goddard came next. And I was Tony Robbins a little bit and things like that too, right? But you got to start. You got to start understanding these concepts. And when you do, miracles are going to just, you'll have more control over your karma. You'll have more control over your life, your manifesting 3D reality when you understand these concepts. All right, Aquarius, 245-45. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see how this moon energy is affecting you. Hi, Jana. No dice today. This is the moon messages. No dice. Sunday I'll use the dice. All right. Where's my Aquarians? Let's see how this is affecting you. It's been kind of a universal message throughout the whole moon message. So a lot of us feeling the same energies. So look at all your placements in the reading. Confidence is key to your success. Let that lion roar, that lioness roar. All right. Time to give rather than take. Try doing things for other people. Have faith in your dreams. Do not give up. Do not lose focus. Balance spirituality and practicality, and have faith in your dreams. So this is when you're bringing your imagination to life. You're co-creating. All right. Don't get caught up in the ethers and not make that shit happen. You got to make it happen. So you've got to learn how to work with both spirituality and being grounded in the 3D reality. A lot of people get lost up in the spiritual world, and Aquarius, you can go up there. You know, your sign is the one that's so connected. You know, you're making a lot of profound change when, you know, Pluto's in Aquarius and we're going into the age of Aquarian. It's like our consciousnesses are all expanding. And we can get so caught up out there, you know, but we know the knowledge, we've got to create it and bring it down to, you know, and live practically with it. All right, bring love into the situation. All right, be a little bit easier on yourself and easier on others right now, because a lot of people are going through some certain energies right now. right? It's better to do this than to get in another argument. If you keep having the same argument with somebody, it's almost like we've forgotten. We're seeing through the lens of hate, anger, resentment, frustration. And when we're looking at somebody that we really love and we're constantly fighting with them and we're blaming or shaming or guilting, it's like we're hurting another soul. And I know that some of you are like, well, they do this to me. And bringing love into the situation, one of us has to change in order for a dynamic to change. The more you come from that place and don't accept it or do it or partake in it, it'll resolve itself. All right. You can be a mirror for somebody else. Take time to breathe out before you react right now. Don't react to other people's shit. Don't react to your own shit. Don't get upset. Something doesn't work out for you this week, or you do something, or you did it again. Oops, right? Don't overreact and then just catapult into a big, huge bonfire, you know? Like you gotta, you got a new start coming here. The new moon tomorrow on the 14th, fresh new start to get things calibrated, to get things in motion, reset. So give yourself a minute here. Who cares about the monotony going on, the noise going on? And give yourself a minute, because you got a whole new start coming in and you want to get ready for it. You want to organize for it. Confidence is key to your success. All right. So you got like new moon energy all over here. And you got new moon and Aquarius energy. So it's a good time to really shape your personality, shape who you are, shape how you want everybody to see you. Get your head straight. And you got Pisces energy, though, full moon Pisces energy. So something during that full moon could have triggered some old habits, some old patterns, some old behaviors, some old traumas, addictions. All right. And so it could have blurred your energy when you have this Neptunian energy. But it's okay, right? It's okay. Start fresh. Start over. Every moment's a new moment. Did I forget all signs for Cappies? Did I not do all signs for Capricorns? I will do all signs for Capricorns at the end of Aquarius, if I did. All right. I'm sorry about that. And if somebody can help me timestamp that, I will timestamp it. All right. Aquarius, love, life, and career. All right. All right. Love, life, and career for my Aquarians. Look, you're trapped in some fear, anxiety, losing sleep, restless, feeling guilty, feeling anxious. You got to release some of this stress. There was something that was coming to me, and maybe it'll come back to me, but it was about that. Base chakra, ground yourself. Find some grounding. You got a lot of fears coming up for you, right? There could be a lot of change happening or triggering happening. And usually when there's change, it's going to bring up all our worst fears, all right? You know, fear of rejection, fear of trauma, fear of abandonment, fear of failure, fear of success, right? But it's about grounding yourself, because you got a new start coming, a new base coming in. So a new grounding point, new ground zero, being able to rebuild and move forward. Destiny is calling you. There is some sort of wheel moving for you, a transition happening. Everything that you've been putting in, you will get back. That's the karma wheel. So if you've been putting out the negative stuff, right? And I'm not talking about, it is. When we think negative thoughts, our actions, our thoughts create our reality. But if you've been putting out a lot of good intentions, a lot of good stuff, a lot of love, a lot of been busting your ass in spirituality, in your real life, career, love, it's going to come around for you. It's a boomerang effect. It's going to come around for you. So something is destined to come in for you this week. Something is changing. Positive movement forward. Luck is on your side. All right, so there is some sort of change happening here. And we got fulfillment of wishes, the 9 of Cups. So it could be possibly a relationship, something you've been really desiring, building a strong foundation with somebody. So the 9 of Cups energy here, look, and you got discontent and bored. All right, take a break from that. You gotta take a break from that energy. Maybe you're frustrated with a situation. Doesn't mean that you're walking around in a frustrated energy everywhere you go, but maybe you just feel kind of stuck. It doesn't mean that you're not a happy, positive person, Aquarius, and that you're reflecting, being stuck. It could be something that you just really desire, what you really want. I'm just a very passionate communicator. Right? It doesn't have to be the end of the world or the biggest thing in your life, but there is something that that's been on your mind, and it's about to come in for you. Fate, that I don't believe in fate. I believe in karma. So something that you've been working towards is going to show up for you this week. Right? This. You got to go within, trust your instincts, stay grounded and connected at the same time. Stay faithful to your dreams. You trust, what you know, and now bring it down to the ground, to earth, right? All right, you got a little bit of disruption happening for some of you, and the universe makes shifts with that wheel card, that Wheel of Fortune. Universe is shifting things so that you come into alignment with what you're trying to achieve. All right. So I'm going to do Aquarius, Aries through Pisces, and then after that, I'll do the Capricorn one. So yes, I did miss the Capricorn one, but I will do it. But let me stay in Aquarius energy right now. So what else does Aquarius need to know? All right, what else does Aquarius need to know? All right, be mindful. Mindfulness right there. Don't give up. Help is on the way. You are being guided right now. All right, so do not give up right now. And this is for those of you, obviously, it's like, I shouldn't even do this because I do this because I hope that I plant seeds sometimes. But a lot of people are like, nope, that's not me. I'm having a great time. But most people are coming to tarot or a love reading or an energy check because there's something going on in your life. And so this may not resonate with everybody. If everything's perfect and dandy, I wish the best. Aries through Pisces. Focus on the sign that you most want to know, and know that this is somebody that might be at a distance, somebody that you're trying to talk to, something that you don't, confused about. It may or may not resonate with everybody. So be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself and only take what resonates. I'm going to get a good shuffle here. Oh, the fan's making my nose itch. My hair hit my nose. All right, Aries through Pisces for Aquarius. Aries, we will be together again. All right, Aquarius, double A here, Aquarius and Aries. All right, so somebody hasn't let go of the connection, obviously. Taurus can still feel you. All right, you're still in their presence. You're still in their thoughts. All right, they know you're there. All right, and they feel a connection. Gemini can't ignore the signs they're receiving any longer. All right, so believe, have faith in your dreams, right? They may be getting signs everywhere they go that reminds them of you, something you've said, something you wore, something you did, something about your presence. Cancer, my mind and heart always come back to you. Always. You were a very important person in their life. All right, they love you. Leo can't seem to find the right words to say to you. All right, they don't know what to say. All right, whether that's good or bad, or maybe they have to apologize, or maybe they did you wrong or whatever. They just don't know what to say to you. Right. Virgo misses you regardless of how things seem. Maybe there's some things going on externally keeping you guys apart, but they do miss you if they're acting like they don't. All right, they're letting you know they do. Libra should have been more honest with you, and they know it. They weren't being honest about their feelings with you at the time. This could work both ways. This could be I really wasn't that into you, I should have said something, or I was really into you and I wasn't being honest. All right, take what resonates. Scorpio, maybe we're just too different. You and Scorpio just don't seem to have a lot in common. All right, it seems. Sagittarius, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So obviously Sag is feeling the karma or the result, right? They thought they'd be happier and it didn't meet their expectations. Capricorn, every time Capricorn sees you, it reminds them of stuff they don't want to deal with, right? They're trying to clear, they're trying to forget, all right? They don't want to be reminded of any kind of bad stuff or negative energy. Aquarius, and this can be you too, Aquarius. Is it possible to forgive and forget? Is it? You have to ask yourself that, because if you want this person to come back, this other Aquarius, if you don't forgive and really forget, they're going to be gone again, right out the door. Pisces, their heart is telling them to just do it. All right, so they're being pulled towards you. So you may have some sort of surprise reconciliation or occurrence happen this week with Pisces that brings somebody together with you. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do Capricorn, Aries through Pisces for Capricorn at 3. It'll be at 3. All right. So, oops. There we go. All right. So this is Capricorn's Aries through Pisces, because Capricorn, I forgot to do it for you. So here we go. We're going to do Capricorn, Aries through Pisces, and then I'll move on to Pisces. All right. We're doing Capricorn right now. These reads have been going long. I guess I missed Capricorn's Aries through Pisces. And so I'm doing it right now for you guys. We're getting Capricorn energy back in. And we're looking at Capricorn, Aries through Pisces. All right. Capricorn, Aries through Pisces. Take what resonates, only focus on the sign, what you want, what feels right to you, and only take what feels right. All right. Aries feels bad for the way they treated you. They know you didn't deserve it. All right. And it is what it is. They did it. They know it. You're not wrong. Whether you get an apology from them, we'll see. You have the destiny card. Anything can change this week. Taurus, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Same thing. It's like somebody was not being 100% honest with you at first, or they were going through something and you got stuck in the middle of it. All right. And they took something out on you, or they treated you a certain way that you did not deserve. Gemini needs a little bit more time to figure things out. All right. They have a lot going on, or they just want to make sure they're making the right decision with you. All right. Cancer, you feel like home to me. So this is one of those connections where you meet somebody and you know there is something between the two of you. You have this comfort between the two of you, and whether or not you're together or not, this person, you're very valuable, and this person's, and they hold you to this. They value you. There you go. They value you, and you're in their files, right? You haven't left. Leo, I feel safer in the silence right now. All right. So it feels like Leo doesn't want to face something, deal with something. They may know they've done something wrong to hurt you, or you guys just argue too much, or maybe you're taking something out on them, or could be vice versa. It could be either way, but they feel safer right now in the silence. Virgo, being apart has been life-changing for me. So the time apart with you guys, sometimes distance makes the heart grow fonder. Libra, the grass wasn't green on the other side. Right, so apparently they're figuring out that they may have left something that was really good for something they thought was better, and it wasn't what they expected. Scorpio, is it possible to forgive and forget? Because especially I'm a Scorpio. If you don't, I'm out. You tell me you're going to forgive me and we're over something, but it shows up in all other areas, like an argument or something I do, or you get frustrated with me and you really can't forgive and forget, I'm gone. I'm gone. And that's what's going to happen. They're not sure if you can really forgive them. Sagittarius, you've been in their dreams, Capricorn. So this is one of those things. Somebody's thinking about you all day long. It means that you may show up in their dreams, or they might show up in your dreams because they're thinking about you so much. All right. Capricorn, I'm affected more than you know. All right. So this is you and another Capricorn. All right. So obviously both of you guys are wounded or hurt from something. And maybe forgiveness, bring love into the situation, forgiveness between the two of you. We have Aquarius. Something is missing for Aquarius. They're trying to figure out what they want in their own life, and they might not be focused 100% on your situation or the relationship right now because they feel like they need something. They feel unfulfilled in their own life. Pisces thinks about you a lot lately. All right, so Pisces has got you on their mind. And so you may hear from them. They're thinking about you a lot. So maybe they're looking at your stuff, whatever. But let's see. So sorry about that, Capricorn. We are moving on to Pisces at, let's do 305 for Pisces. All right, Pisces. All right. Pisces, we're on my Pisces. How's this new moon energy affecting you? Hopefully you're not letting people get to you. Try not to get pulled into the drama. All right. Don't play people's games. Don't get lost in arguments. Don't create any unnecessary arguments. You know, that's this energy. Mercury retrograde and the dark moon before the new moon, Virgo. So let's see how this new moon, you can set some new intentions for tomorrow. All right. Work through your fears, I'm seeing. Believe in the impossible. All right. So work through your fears. You're thinking something's not going to work out for you, or, you know, all your fears are just forefront right now for some of you. All right. You got to believe in the best case scenario, and you've got to expect it too. As part of the process of this. If you're wanting something consciously, I want this person to text me. I want to be in a relationship, right? And you're so focused on them texting you, but you're filled with anxiety and fear. You're not in alignment, and your dominant feelings are going to create the outcome in your reality. I'm not going to get sick of saying that. If you're thinking about somebody texting you and you have trained yourself to feel happy and hell yeah, they text me all the time and I expect it. I know it. It's going to happen because you believe it to be true. That will show up for you. But most people can't stay disciplined enough in that mindset. So believing in the impossible, and you've got to work through your fears and let go of your fears. All right. Prosperity lies ahead. You got like an Ace of Pentacles type of energy there. The doorway's open and you got a whole new beginning tomorrow. Right. So I'm saying tomorrow because the new moon's tomorrow. But right now, energy is energy. Time's fluid. But you are embarking on a new journey. And this is the gateway to wealth, abundance, prosperity. So a whole new cycle. And you've got believe in the impossible here. So you've got to expect that anything can happen any moment. Expect powerful change. So you've got new moon energy here, new moon eclipse and new moon energy. I feel like this new moon in Virgo, moving towards the new moon and eclipse, the eclipse season we're moving into is going to be very powerful change. You're going to see a huge shift in your life that is completely different from what you've been dealing with right now. Retrograde Mercury's going to go direct soon, and you're going to see things speed up. You have Taurus energy, so I would listen to Taurus. Maybe some of you have Taurus in your chart. And there's just, you have a whole new, like, it's like you're going to wake up and it's a dawn of a new day. Look back in your life and think of how many times your life just changed overnight and you didn't even know it. You didn't expect it. What makes that any different now? So there's some sort of powerful change coming into your life, a whole new drastic life shift. All right, step out of your comfort zone. You have North Node energy here. Or it's like North Node's in Aries right now. And it is asking you to step up and take charge and take lead and be confident. More importantly, be confident is Aries energy. One of the most confident signs that is the Fool card, not afraid to take charge and go for it. So stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of what you're used to feeling like, what you're used to being like, and trying on a new personality, a whole new personality. I'm tired of being this way, thinking like this. I want to be like this. This is me. This is the version of me I want to be. Put on the suit that you want to be. Step out of your comfort zone, right? Work through your fears. There it is again. Work through your fears that are holding you back right now. All right, let's look at love, life, and career, and anything else Spirit wants you to know. And then I'll do Aries through Pisces. You just get a good shuffle, just because a lot of the cards are coming out the same throughout the reading here. And I'm shuffling like crazy. You guys see me doing it. That's why it's going a little bit longer today. All right, Pisces. You got Scorpio energy here, Taurus energy. So it could be, you could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, North and South node, or North node. You could have Scorpio in your chart, Taurus in your chart. All right, look at this. Material harvest right here at the bottom. Feeling financially free, feeling prosperous, feeling like you have enough to do whatever you want, feeling in this energy of completeness, like you've worked so hard to get somewhere and you finally are reaping the rewards of, you're getting the benefits of your hard work. Right? Victory and success. This is love. Number 6, right? The 6 of Wands energy. Feeling accomplished. Feeling like you're finally being noticed, Pisces. Feeling like you're getting rewarded for something that you have been working really hard towards. In your life, we see the Tower moment. So we see a lot of change, a lot of maybe not feeling stable right now. Things are shifting in your life. That can be the fears coming up. Maybe you've gone through a big breakup in the past, your life changed so much in your life. Well, it's going to happen again, but it's going to be awesome. It's prosperity. It's the Ace of Pentacles. You're rebuilding your life again. And so any fears that happened in the past during another Tower moment may come up during this time for you. Things are shifting for your benefit right now. Victory and success. All right. Good news coming in. Look at this. Partnerships and alliances. You got helping hands. The universe is working all the pieces together for you. This could be you coming together with a partner this week. Shaking hands, making up, working together. This could be to do with work too as well. Somebody coming in to help you with your stability, your foundation. Taking the next level in a relationship, rebuilding after a breakup. So there could have been a separation and you're working things out again. It can be that kind of energy. but you see that help is on the way. You see that there's, you know, two working parts, many working parts, but coming together in working for you. And, you know, look at patience and plan and 7 of Pentacles. There's going to be this, that's like the 7 of Pentacles energy. It's not necessarily the 7 of Pentacles, right? But right now it's sort of like it's reevaluating your situation right now. And, you know, there's a little bit of a roadblock. Things slow down for a reason. And then we reroute ourselves. And so it looks as though with other people, with somebody else, you're coming together with somebody or people, many people together this week, and you're making plans for the future. You're saying, how can we get past this? The 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles is you and other people, other connections, or a connection. And you're coming together and you're saying, we have a problem, or we just went through a problem, or you have a problem with something. How can we get through this together? That's what that says to me. Let's make plans. Let's moving forward. Let's make plans. Let's go in a different direction. All right. And you've got the Strength card. Building strong bonds this week with people. Right? It's like soul family. That's like my Strength card. Inner strength. Persevering through your problems this week. Find the confidence and the power this week to really, really pull yourself through. And victory and success is yours. And you have a lot of good news coming in for you. And look at the light. Stay in the light. Don't lose faith or don't lose hope. All right. You got material harvest coming your way. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. It's raining again. It's weird. Like when the rain happens, I get so solemn in a way, you know, but I love that energy. And I don't like to do much except be home and listen to the rain. All right. Have faith. It says choose optimism, but I'm going to go a step further and say choose sureism. You got to be sure. You got to be sure. You got to know you're sure it's going to happen. It's not just, I'm going to be optimistic. It's more like, I'm sure this is happening. No doubt. All right. Aries through Pisces. This is for somebody that maybe you're at a distance with, not connecting to the way you want to, curious about, haven't heard from, maybe you've been thinking about. And it may not resonate with everybody. So please, you know, focus on the sign, meditate on the sign, and just ask for the highest message you need to hear today. And if it's not yours, you know it's not yours. All right, Aries through Pisces. Aries feels safer in the silence, all right? They just feel like to add less fuel to the fire. I'm going to feel safer. I'm going to back off for a bit. So they're playing it safe, right? They're being quiet. All right. We have Taurus is more affected than you know. All right. They're not showing you. They're, you know, but it's definitely something that's happened between the two of you is bothering them. And Gemini thinks you might reject them. All right. So they're a little insecure about you and the situation. Right? Cancer can't handle your words right now. They don't want to, whether you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. They don't want to hear the truth, or they don't want to argue. They don't want something, but they want silence right now from a situation. Cancer, Leo, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So Leo's obviously feeling a little guilty, feeling like, you know, they thought things were going to be better. They thought the best thing was to move on. And now they're realizing maybe it wasn't. Virgo, they haven't forgotten you. You might think they have, but Virgo still thinks about you and thinks highly of you. Libra, no one else compares to you. So it doesn't matter who they're with. They still think that were probably the best thing that ever happened to them. Scorpio, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So if they played you, you feel played. They probably knew it from the beginning and wasn't honest with you. Or if they didn't tell you they really liked you and they didn't give it a chance, they probably weren't ready to tell you how they felt. Sometimes Scorpios can take a little bit, right? But only you're going to know the answer to that one. But they just should have been more honest. So they weren't honest with you. Sagittarius, being apart has been life-changing for me. So sometimes space, the heart grows fonder. You know, people grow. And Capricorn, seeing you reminds me of the shit I don't want to deal with. Bottom line. Capricorn doesn't want to deal with what if they cause you heartache, if they cause problems, or like if you guys had a lot of problems, you make them have to face reality. All right. Aquarius, I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. So Aquarius kind of wants to open up to you and maybe show you that they've changed, wants to be honest about their feelings towards you. And Pisces, this is you too, and you could be mirroring another Pisces. Something is missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. So is there something still missing with you within? And you know, you got to figure that out before you connect with somebody. And another Pisces, they might be doing the same thing, right? They're just not feeling fulfilled in relationships. And so they want to figure it out themselves before they connect with anybody. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. This was a long one today. I hope you enjoyed the messages. And I will have the timestamps up for my membership. Give me a few minutes. I'll be in about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. The page is up. The live is up. So if you go in there, you can put your questions or any comments or anything like that. But give me a few minutes to kind of clean up, reset, and then I will be in to hang out with my members. Take care, guys.